What's his face? Something Jake.
Now you
What's
get
his first
her.
name? Jacobs. It's like, come and get me, you rat-faced bastard.
Now instead you've got... Oh, never mind. She's gone too. We got Nagito instead. Why am I blanking on her name? I don't know why. It's like I can never remember her name.
What
the
is
photographer?
Makoto, not Makoto's name?
Nagito.
It's Makoto in my heart. He seems like such a by your side, chill, like, oh, let's walk you through this.
Oh, you got the pervert now. Cool.
I bet he is a...
Oh, also, for the record, that third file will be for a little ways into the stream. Basically, I grinded up money.
Nice.
So we don't have to worry about doing that on screen.
We were leaving last week, and it's like, that one dude is just so likable, and just oh, let's help you and let's go see anything. I'm like, he's probably a cold-blooded killer. It's like, if I had to pick someone that's gonna turn on you.
Oh, right. I forgot I moved those over there.
I'm gonna need them.
Yeah, but you don't have to voice Ibuki. With her my favorite line from her, good nom nom nomming, instead of good morning.
Oh. Yeah, it's gonna take me probably 2 or 3 weeks to remember everybody's name.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was chapter 3.
Well, the good news is by the time by the time you get to chapter 3, you'll have a couple people that are dead, so then you won't have to worry about their names anymore.
Yeah, because I could never remember Sayaka's name. In the...
Oh yeah, well they have a Sakura, and that's very close, and Sakura lasts way longer than Sayaka does, so...
Man.
Sometimes you remember them by their voice.
Yeah,
in my case.
I definitely need to do some voice research on this one.
Well, don't do too much Google searching, you might find spoilers by accident.
Yeah.
We have the class trial, though, because class trial always does voices for him, so that can give you a clearer picture.
Perfect. Except
for whoever dies, I guess. They'll be stuck with the infinite anonymity of never knowing what their voice truly sounded like.
I gave the main character a different voice. Now I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember either.
It was slightly different.
You can keep it the same if you care.
Yeah.
Did you see there was a scientific study done that they taught rats to drive little cars? And they were happier when they got to drive the cars than if they were driven around with a automatic.
That's adorable.
There's something on Facebook. It's like, oh sure, some scientists taught rats to drive cars and it makes national news. Meanwhile, my proposal to teach geese to bartend was deeply unethical, not totally in line with the mission statement of the Molson Coors Brewing Company.
That's funny. So I raised my head from the e-handbook with a heavy sigh. I saw the dark courtyard of the hotel. I sat on the bench, paralyzed with thought. Is he really gonna make us do this? There was no way I could believe that this was now my reality. Even so, this was undeniably real. Hey, it's Transformers.
The electric kind.
Yeah. No matter how much I didn't want to believe it, the moment I expected to feel it, the moment I experienced and felt it for myself, became undeniably real. This is a reality that could not be more different from my usual daily life. School, studying, exams, job hunting, going for walks, going to school, riding the train, lectures. Could you fit more stuff in there?
It only gets worse as you get older, my friend Hajime. It only gets worse.
Going home, finding time to make homemade meals, go to the grocery store, balance my budget.
Remember what you forgot at the grocery store 5 minutes after you left the grocery store, turn around and go back and get it?
Vacuum, do the dishes, clean the bathroom. That kind of daily life is no longer mine. As I looked up, I saw stars glimmering in the night, covering the sky like a sheet. It looked as if they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow.
I see a rat in there, in the stars. You see the two bright ones look like its eyes?
Yeah. For the first time since I arrived at this island, instead of the night sky I had grown accustomed to, I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. As I stared blankly into that night sky, I suddenly imagined those words in my mind. A student who murders their classmate will be able to leave this island. When we were forced to hear those words, we just stood there silently. Nobody said a word. Eventually, everyone scattered and vanished. And it led straight on to the I straight on to the first night. A night so beautiful it enchanted me.
60 hours remain.
And yet, my heart was horribly upset. The kind of beauty was definitely far different than my usual daily life. Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Destination Despair. Ding dong, bing bong.
Ah, yes. It's no longer orange juice. It's a martini now.
Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee.
Jeez, what a mouthful for a name. Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee.
Jesus.
Or
10 p.m. Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. But if you're worried about that and can't sleep, I've prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you. Every single one of you. Please feel free to rest in your own rooms. However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors. You never know who might be planning to kill you. Bye-bye.
Enjoy your martini.
Damn, that's ominous. A cottage, huh? Yay for mini-maps.
Yep. You're also nice enough to just put it like the first one on the right.
Yeah, let's get a generic face. With an idiot hair.
Good old idiot hair.
Ooh.
No pillow? No sheet? What the? Alright, whatever.
Damn it. As soon as I entered the cottage, I collapsed onto the bed.
Don't you mean, damn it?
What the hell? As I screamed silently to myself, I buried my head in my arms. I didn't want to see anyone anymore. I just wanted to be alone forever. I have nobody I can trust. Because even if I wanted to trust them, I don't know anything about them yet. The only person I can trust is myself. No, even I don't believe that.
You can trust Gundam.
Yeah. Truth, after I was forced to hear that dumb rule, you can't leave unless you kill someone, I realized there's a part of me that really wants to get off this island.
You cannot trust a man who carries hamsters around in a scarf.
Say, a part of you? You've been nothing but bitching about being here the whole time.
Yeah, really.
And at that moment, I let out a scream. Ah. A scream erupted from my mouth. I rushed from my mouth like water from a collapsed dam. Why me? Why do I have to go through with this?
It actually did fade off there.
I began to lose my voice, and it faded entirely not long after. What followed was silence.
A natural conclusion.
Yeah.
No, not complete silence. I heard the faint sound of crashing waves in the distance. As if the waves were murmuring into my ears. This is no longer the world you knew. And once again, I buried my head in my arms. Why am I here? What am I doing here?
What do I do? Where do I go?
Who do I kill? Forced my eyes shut. I wasn't tired or anything, but I just wanted to sleep, if only for a short while.
The struggle is real.
I wanted to put an end to it all. And if, by chance, I managed to wake up the next day, that would be awesome if I was back in my normal life. With these meager expectations, I fell into light sleep.
Oh, yeah, I will warn you something about the Monokuma theaters in this game. They were all put in last minute, and the creator of both the regular game and the people that worked on the Monokuma theater said that they did not really care for them, but they're not as good as the original ones.
Yeah. Ahem. Thank you very much. To those of you who are borrowing Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair from a friend, you always risk losing friends when you borrow their things, so you should buy a copy of your own just to be safe.
How do you lose a digital copy of something?
Now then, it's been a while since the main story started, so I'll give the keynote address right now. From now on, I promise you'll be charmed by this world. It genuinely deserves to be called a true game. So, make sure you get excited and immerse yourself in the heart-throbbing action to your heart's content.
Until the very end. Please enjoy this game to the fullest.
Wouldn't go that far. Of all 3 games, this game has some of the best cases, but it also unfortunately has some of the worst. Not like Phoenix Wright 2 Turnabout Big Top bad, but you know.
Executive committee has an announcement to make.
Lower peaks and higher valleys.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
But the ones that are good
Today
are
is
really
gonna be
damn good.
another perfect tropical day. Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
So, it definitely wasn't a dream after all. I was forced to acknowledge that yet again, which put me in a bad mood from the get-go. I guess for now, I should go outside.
No.
You're not allowed to go out! Monokuma, why are you here?
No way.
Hey now, don't be so worried. I'm here for fun reasons. Fun reasons? I want you to find my stuffed animals. I got ahead of myself and made too many. But I thought it'd be a waste of time to just throw them away, so I've hidden them all over the island. They're scattered all over various areas, so you just go right ahead and look for them all. Why do I have to do something like that? Because I said so. You can't say no. I've already hidden one of them in this room, and I won't let you out until you find it. Good luck. Damn it. Selfish stuffed animal.
Yeah, it will not show up on the little tab thing.
Really?
So, this is something you can kind of choose to if you want. If this is your first time playing the game, there's an achievement for collecting half of them, and then there's an achievement for collecting all of them. The way it works is they're 5 in each chapter, except for Chapter 6, because Chapter 6 is like a 15-minute thing, and it is all dialogue, you don't remember anything like that. 3 of them are available pretty much immediately once you get like free time or whatever at the start of the chapter, and then 2 are available after the murder occurs.
Okay.
So if you want to find them all, you can, and you do get I think you get like 10 mana coins for each one you find. But if you don't want to find them, that's also fine.
Okay. Good job. I've also left you some mana coins. I'm so generous.
And you know how that works.
These coins can be exchanged for fabulous items at the beach and the Rocket Punch Market. I've also hidden the stuffed animals in other places too, so do your best and go look for them. If you find them all, surprise, surprise! What? Never mind, I should just go. No, what? No. The dough. Oh, this is a shower.
I know it's just like a cottage for one person, but it feels really weird to have like a glass wall right in front of the toilet where someone can just see you pooping or whatever.
Hope you close your blinds. Okay. Ah! Ah! Oh, it's just you. Don't scare me like that. I could say the same for you. But by the way, did you see them? Damn it. Oh man, not good. What the hell are they? Definitely not good. What are you talking about? The bridge, you know. Remember that bridge at the Central Island? Did something happen to it? No shit! Why the hell else would I be here? Those monsters in front of the bridges, they're blocking them off.
Wrong.
They're not monsters, they're mono beasts.
Yeah, remember when I said you'd be seeing that face a lot? I was not joking when I said that. That was a good scream, though.
That's great.
It's like he'd been tased.
The mono beasts are the guardians of Jabberwock Island. They're making sure you guys don't think about ignoring the progression by going to other islands. Those monsters are his gatekeepers. It's better if I don't get close to them. Oh, it's so annoying. I can't stand this anymore. Hey, get a grip. Your face is getting weird.
Your eyes are dripping.
Yeah.
Like eggs.
I can't. There's no way I can get a grip. We're gonna get eaten by monsters. There's no way I can enjoy vacationing here now.
Hey, what's with all the noise?
It sounds like they legitimately, he's talking, delivering his lines, and people just pop up in his booth. it's just how overacted it is.
Yeah, it almost feels like he
makes it-
actually is screaming.
In the moment, it's just like, hey, what are you talking about? He's just blacking out. It's like a fun little characterization thing.
Oh, another monster!
And I came all the way here to get you both, but if you're going to call me a monster,
You're here to get us?
Well, obviously.
I was told to come get you because we kept waiting and you two never showed up. Everyone is waiting at the hotel restaurant. Hurry up and join us.
Everyone's waiting at the restaurant.
Way to make that
Oh,
known.
whatever, man. I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm out of here! Hey, where are you going?
Not the restaurant.
That's what I tried to say, but
Kazuichi.
Kazuichi sprinted away like lightning. I guess I'll head over to the restaurant. Oh yeah, my voice may be a little screwed up because, you know, getting a root canal, you have to lay there for your mouth open for 2 hours.
Also, the weather has screwed up everybody's senses. It went from being
Yeah.
70 to like 30 overnight. It's awful.
Yeah. So my throat's recovering, but not
Getting
a,
back, but ain't got back.
yeah, not 100% yet. You're late, Hajime. And where's Kazuichi? I thought you were together. He ran off somewhere.
Huh?
Huh? Where?
Well, he pretty much said he was running away, but
Running, but where? There's nowhere to run anyway. What a weirdo.
however,
Man.
after what we witnessed yesterday, his behavior is understandable.
Ugh.
I still know how to voice this guy.
Like a pervert.
What do you mean? Did something happen yesterday? I don't remember anything happening, and even if I did, it looked totally fake anyway. Yep. Not worth remembering at all.
I compartmentalize all my trauma.
It'd be a lot easier to deal with all of this if I could just deny it outright like that.
Oh man, I don't remember what I did for Mahiru. That was her name. I was blanking on it earlier. So, why have you gathered us here?
Not yet. Not until Kazuichi arrives. Wait a second. I mean, there's a reason you told us to come here.
Dang!
Like I said, sometimes she'll just say, pointing! It's so funny. Apparently Monsieur Byakuya has something to tell us.
Really? What?
I'm gonna do it!
Obviously, we're here to discuss our strategy for defeating that monster.
It's impossible!
There's no way we can fight that thing. I mean, it has heavy weapons and everything.
Show some spirit!
I'll have to gear up for this. Anything is possible with a fighting spirit!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Death Knight. Ah, Gundam, I missed you, my man. A bold boast. However, let me give you some advice. The truly strong do not raise their voice so recklessly.
He needs to help that poor obese hamster.
Hey, let's start talking already. It's probably some lame attempt to make us feel better or something.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself. When everyone is here, then we can start talking.
I love that jeez, I don't know why. Jeez, fine. We'll just bring Kazuichi myself then. Everyone wait here. I'll find him and bring him here even if I have to time up.
Ugh, here we go. I knew that was gonna get a rise.
You're tied up. Oh no.
It's like just pokes his head in.
I'm a little jealous now, getting tied up by Miss Mariu. What is it?
Mahiru.
Mahiru. Maybe I should run away too. Just kidding.
Please run away.
And don't come back.
Disgusting moron.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Now then, let's have breakfast while we wait for everyone. Let's eat.
I'll eat all of your breakfasts.
The moment he said that, he started wolfing down the pile of food in front of him. Where did that food come from anyway? When I arrived this morning, it was already here.
Oh, they even have crab and shrimp
For
on an
breakfast?
island? Yeah, I hope so.
Can't believe I remembered that
I
one.
have had crab for breakfast when I was in Baltimore. It was really good. Crab and shrimp are such a pain to eat. I hate them as much as I hate Mikan's ugly, stuttering face. My ugly, stuttering
Rude
face.
shit.
Oh, get used to it.
I hate this girl.
I told you, she is the worst character in the series, in my opinion. That's it. That's the face right there. Why are you being so mean? You're the kind of girl that bullies just love to torment, aren't you?
I want her to get murdered, but she 100% feels like someone who will do the murdering.
You should stop now.
Oh,
I got it. Tara prepared this food, right?
Unfortunately, it wasn't me. You see, the food I make doesn't taste as shitty as this does.
This food tastes like ass. It was not me.
This is bad. Tastes yummy to me.
No.
That was a good no.
Just yummy, right? Compared to the world-class dishes I make, a dish like this, a dish that tastes yummy would still be considered shit.
Nonsense.
In fact, even comparing them is out of the question. Comparing my dishes to this lowly peasant food? How rude.
Dude, where'd your pupils go?
Hey, don't take it so personally.
Understand?
I'm just saying, if you guys ate my food, you wouldn't be able to control yourselves.
What does that mean?
Well done.
Well, let's just say your jaw wouldn't be the only thing that drops.
There's no mistaking it.
Also, your balls.
In fact, your panties would drop too, like the black thong Miss Pico is wearing, for example.
did you say?
You creep. How did you know about that?
Why do you have to?
He guessed correctly?
He's just been saying everyone has like black.
Yeah.
thumbs.
Oh, right. This is... oh, man, I don't remember what I did for Sonia. However, if Tara did not prepare this food, then the one who did is... Could it have been Monokuma?
Is it safe to eat food cooked by something like that?
Don't worry.
That's why I'm tasting the food for poison, to make sure it's safe for consumption. But you don't need to eat that much to check for poison.
Okay, thanks for waiting. I brought him. Hey, straighten up a little more. Should a man like you be embarrassed to walk like that?
Oh, man.
I feel so bad for it. So stop. Don't pull. You're gonna rip my sleeves.
Even though you look all flashy, you're actually a big coward. Are you gonna be okay? People like you are usually the first victim, you know.
Says the first murderer.
Yeah. I just want to go home already. Crash, clatter, boom. What the?
Surprise. We're gonna assume that was close enough to her going no.
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be.
Can you even call that tripping? How in the world did you end up in such a compromising position after tripping? Well, it certainly makes me happy. I'm very happy right now.
Fuck off, Tara.
I'm so embarrassed. Please help me. Aww, she looks so adorable when she's embarrassed. It's so moe. I'm practically snorting with joy. We should help her up.
Are you okay?
Mikan, are you okay?
My head is throbbing a little, but I'm okay.
Your head's definitely not okay.
Hey,
She's not being just a clumsy girl. That fall of hers was like a magic trick or something.
This girl alone.
The ultimate magician. Actually, that's in the third game, but whatever. What I have for Chiaki.
There is this your murder weapon?
Are these your panties?
This what's his face over there?
Very, very happy.
Anyway, everybody's here now, right? Well, let's get going. Since I'm getting sleepy.
You're right. Though I'm not quite ready to stop eating
Oh,
breakfast,
God.
I should begin my talk.
I hate when that's a character trait though.
What? Is
Of just
fat
the
ass?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you can make it fat without just being like, oh, now that I've enjoyed 20 pounds of breakfast, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like as much as I hated Byakuya on the other game, at least he had personality. Like,
Instead of just like, oh, so fat is his personality.
so it's finally starting. That took way too long.
I think you can talk to anybody, but you need to talk to Byakuya to progress. I think.
We're gonna talk to this guy. Huh, what's with the whole people like you usually the first victim remark? As long as I lock myself in my room, there won't be any problems. That's something victims usually do too. I'm gonna talk to everybody just so I can hear their voice again.
I mean, I'll probably be like going back and forth as well. Can I listen while I eat?
That's enough.
No.
Lies.
But I got all this food on my plate.
What the hell is he scoffing about? Such a cluttered, vulgar way of piling food. There's no semblance of theme or principle on this plate.
Do you honestly think that is a large pile of food?
It's not a contest.
But most importantly, do you honestly think that is a large pile of food?
You?
What'd you say?
Let me say this.
Let me say this. Do not even think about copying what I do. This much food is beyond your lowly peasants. I am the only one who could possibly eat this much food. For I've overcome the hardships of the past. What? Hardships of the past? With this confident attitude, it doesn't suit him at all. Talk about stuff like hardships?
Try saying that again.
Hey, I can't just ignore something like that.
Hey,
Akane, you shouldn't... If you attempt an eating competition, you'll ruin that perfect figure of yours.
What?
Why you? Do you have any idea how much money I spent sculpting my physique?
It's like, what is it, Joey? I'm curvy, and I like it!
Are you telling me I need to lose weight? What are these guys even fighting about?
Like, yeah, good job making it about you.
hey.
I hope Mikan is going to be okay. Even if she's a nurse, it'll be difficult for her to treat her own wounds.
Psychological ones just don't heal well.
No.
Seems like my guess was correct. So Miss Pico was wearing a black
No,
thong.
she wasn't.
At this rate, I should make my move with Miss Sonia too.
No, that was
Those-
me. That was Mikan that fell, not
Oh,
Peko.
okay, I was
Peko's
just
the
like-
black. She wears a lot of black and red.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Peko.
We seriously need to keep an eye on him.
It's like
Agreed.
he gets murdered in like Monokuma. It's like, it's a freebie.
This is the Tanaka Empire!
Oh, Gundam. For my 4 dark devas of destruction, it's snack time.
Shall we go?
Feast upon your meal. Yeah, that would be Peko.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to move. It's hard for me to move around with normal undergarments. That's the only reason.
No one asked. It's fine.
Your favorite.
Oh, great.
Hey, hey!
She literally tripped over nothing. Seriously, that sort of thing could only ever happen in manga. Or did she do it on purpose? If so, that's super annoying.
Good nom nom numbing!
No, I was not making that lineup in case you were curious. It's morning, good nom nom numbing. Man, I slept so much.
Just kidding!
I was worried about what was gonna happen from now on, so I couldn't fall asleep at all.
She should probably sound more worried. I'm kidding.
Alright, Death Knight.
Chicken meat? Make sure you consume as much chicken meat as you possibly can.
Yes, sir.
What are you talking about? Fool! If you want muscles, then you must consume chicken. Chicken is low in calories and high in protein. Now's not a good time. I see. No worries then.
It's like, the more and more I've played this game and watched people play it, the more and more I like Nakamura.
Mikan, are you okay? You said your head was throbbing.
Yeah, I'm alright. It actually happens a lot.
Thank you very
But
much.
thank you very much for worrying about me.
She's a little sweetie.
Hajime.
Out-trust him for a second.
You don't trust Makoto 2.0?
No.
Hey, Hajime, did you see the new rules in the e-handbook? It looks like the killing school trip isn't a joke after all.
This is troubling.
That Monokuma thing is serious. He really wants us to start killing each other.
Sorry.
Sorry. It looks like my fear is contagious. If he really means that, then my face must look really pale right now.
I did not know Mr. Monokuma could cook. His appearance would suggest he is ill-suited for intricate work. I wonder if it is alright.
It's not Monokuma doing the cooking. Maybe whoever's controlling that thing prepared this food.
So sleepy. Just wanted to finish the story already.
What's with the whole... Oh, wait.
Fuyuhiko is behind him, though.
Yeah, I didn't see him back there.
Mr. Brooklyn.
Yeah,
You know, I don't think he's from Brooklyn at all.
yeah. Don't talk to me. As usual, he's so standoffish.
It's like you just go, look at your little cheeks.
Don't you kill in the suit.
That's the first murder he...
Yeah. Good old baby gangsta.
First, I have a question for you all.
No, I will not get married to you so we can get a toaster.
That Monokuma thing ordered us to kill each other. So, under these strange circumstances, what do you think we need right now? Who the fuck knows? Get to the point already.
Don't make me repeat myself.
If you want me to get to the point, you better hurry up and answer my question.
Huh?
What do we need? We need food and sleep, obviously, right?
No!
No, you've forgotten about shitting.
Pay attention!
Which means the answers are a good appetite, a good night's sleep, and a good shit!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Death Knight.
Does anyone have a real answer?
Perhaps
Could it be a bond? Bond?
James Bond.
This is what I believe. As long as the ultimates work together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. You'll be able to create a hope that can overcome any despair. That's why, if we want to escape this island, we need to promise each other that we'll work together.
Wow, he said that with a straight face. How's he not embarrassed?
We're not all psychopaths.
Just as I figured. That was kinda lame, huh?
However, he does have a point. That must be why Monokuma's enforcing a rule that will cause us to be suspicious of each other.
I see. That was a pretty good answer. Since it's impossible to face our enemy as individuals under these circumstances, we must fight as a group. However, what we need to achieve that solidarity is not something as easygoing as optimistic as a bond.
Huh?
Then what?
Ugh.
What we need right now is disciplined leadership, provided by an unmistakable leader.
I see.
I see. Even sports teams need captains after all. Rejoice. I shall accept the position.
I'd rather have the coach.
Huh? Now then, I'll wrap up this introduction and let's move on to the main question.
Hey!
Wait just a second.
What?
What is it?
Jeez.
I don't know why that Jeez is so funny. What did you just say? I don't care how you excuse it. You're being too forceful. Deciding to be the leader on your own? Why does it have to be you, anyway?
Not possible.
Who is more fit to lead other than me? I am the ultimate affluent prodigy of the Togami household, destined to stand above all others.
What are you saying?
Seriously, I'm telling you that attitude of yours is too forceful.
Wait!
Mahiru, please wait. It's true that Byakuya may be a little forceful, but given our current situation, I believe it's a leader's duty under circumstances like this to be forceful to a certain degree.
But
Maybe true, but if we just need someone who can lead people, then even Sonya can...
no.
No, perish this thought. I'm merely a figurehead.
Hey,
Well, he must have the qualities of the leader if he can accept the role under these circumstances.
Everyone's okay with it. I'm okay with it too.
it's all clear now.
Then I guess we've made our decision. Don't worry, as long as I am the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise.
I will kill you, guide you all.
I will kill, just scribbles that out real quick as he's reading from his paper.
I will guide you all.
Yeah, so reliable!
It's true he's reliable, but I'm a little surprised. I didn't think he was the type of guy who'd say something like
It's
that.
like, but all of us are like, yep, Byakuya.
Yeah, sure.
I expected the ultimate affluent prodigy to look down on us like we're bugs or something.
He still does. You can tell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry. Now then, let's move on to the topic at hand. For real this time. I have something to show you all.
Chicken leg.
Just pulls him a shirt.
Follow me.
It's at Jabberwock Park at the Central Island. Come, follow me. After saying it so bluntly, Byakuya turned and left the restaurant, stomping his feet along the way. Just as I thought, he sure is forceful.
Aww.
Jeez, we have made a mistake in choosing him as the leader.
Everyone made similar complaints. They all followed Byakuya out of the restaurant.
This is where
Except
I hide my
for-
Snickers.
Oh, I guess she did too. Let's face it, I like him more. My 4 dark devas of destruction, let us venture to the end of the earth. Jabberwock Park.
It's the longest voice line in the game.
Yeah.
It's like you start talking and he's still going.
Yeah.
There's no need to shout. Just hurry up and go already.
No. Fuck you, Hajime. You don't tell Best Boy what to do. You don't have to pay attention to me. Just go. I'll catch up with you soon.
Alright, who's doing the murdering and being murdered? While
just
you guys are
just
back
runs
here.
along with the plate following you.
You don't seem so persuasive when you have that look on your face.
I can't help it. When I get hungry, I lose most of my energy.
Is this just Hina on steroids?
So,
Yeah.
no, not quite.
After she said that, what do you say that again?
Akane.
Akane ate the entire pile of food on her plate in one gulp.
I'm not reading that. That's gross. Man, that was good.
It's so fast, I doubt you even tasted it.
Ugh.
What happened? Are you choking?
Crap. Now that being a little, I'm even hungrier.
So annoying.
Jeez, Byaku better finish this talk fast, because once he's done, I'm gonna eat as much as I can.
I guess I should go for now.
He just walked away.
Better hurry and follow after Byakuya. He's at the Jabberwock Park, I believe.
Brandon, don't you know it's not safe to run by the pool?
What are you doing? You should hurry over to the park.
Hey man, how's it going?
Oh my gosh. If my throat was better, I might attempt that. Ah! The same thing happened last time, too. Hajime, how many times are you gonna surprise me?
Every
just-
time possible.
I just,
Without trying.
just spoke to you normally. Anyway, you should hurry over to the park. Shut up. I'm going back to my room. Seriously, this is just one big hassle. God damn it! Seriously, if we're on a tropical paradise, then why are we in such a why are we in this situation in the first place? Isn't that right? Is vacation supposed to be nothing but lounging around and sipping coconut juice? Relax.
Coconut juice
Snap.
sucks.
Yeah. Snapping at me won't change a thing, okay? Hajime, it's decided. You better come to the beach with me later. Huh? For coconuts, damn it! I saw some big ones that fell onto the shore. I haven't figured out how to split them open, but once I do, we're gonna have ourselves some coconut juice. You can't just will a coconut open. Just give up and get some coconut juice from the supermarket. You just don't understand. Fine, be that way. I'm never gonna ask you for help again.
So it comes out with a machete. This won't bite me in the butt later.
Left. I hope he goes straight to the park. Now then, I should hurry too.
So that's actually the first example of potentially getting an alternate scene. If you have a certain item in your inventory, which is like the items you get from either buying them or getting from the random machine, then you can play out a scene with him later.
Nice.
And since it's not really spoiling anything, it doesn't actually go canonically. The scene is basically... The item you need is actually an item sort of from the last game. It's the shitty golden sword that had like the fake gold coating on it.
Oh, yeah?
Except it's like half coated because it's already been used. But Hajime takes that and tries to chop them open. It of course doesn't work because it's a fake damn sword, and so they just go and get Peko to do it. I think Terra shows up to like help you use it for cooking or something. I don't know. That's where I got the thumbnail for the little thing that I posted to like Facebook and Twitter and whatnot. It's from that scene. Since everything else I googled for chapter 1 was like, here's the person that was murdered.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we shouldn't do that one.
Yeah.
We're all right here. We're all waiting for you to open the door. Fair warning, we are streaming, by the way.
I was just telling you, it's snowing outside. If you want to move your car closer to the garage, so maybe it won't. I'm just saying.
Okay. Thank you.
People get snow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Just walk it off.
It's October. Why is it snowing?
Right? It's October in Texas.
Yeah.
It shouldn't snow until April.
Yeah.
I can't believe it actually is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't think it was gonna like, because I saw it was like precipitation, but I didn't think it was gonna be enough to actually be anything substantial in that terms.
For skinny people, you're awfully slow.
You're fast for a fat guy.
Yeah.
It seems you were just too fast for us. Watched a YouTube thing where somebody did like scenes with all these characters, and they made Sonya Starfire from Teen Titans, and I can't unhear it now. It actually works surprisingly close to her normal voice.
Nice. Oh, jeez, never expected a fatso like him to move so fast.
What?
So, what's supposed to be here?
What?
Here, really?
Such
Huh.
ignorance.
If you hadn't noticed it yet, then it was right to dismiss you all as idiots. Maybe the big giant fucking bomb?
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think about this, Tanaka?
I see. It appears this land is teeming with evil energy. Such a comforting feeling. It's actually quite nice.
You don't exist. Cowards.
Chucky's at like a weird angle over there on the
Easy
right.
as pie.
It is like a game of spot the difference. I'm actually quite good at that. So you're one of those kids that read all the highlights comics where they gave you like 2 different images and there was things that were different in each of them.
Yaki probably wants us to see that thing right in front of us. What thing?
Why are you talking to him?
That's about it.
Mornings at this park aren't so bad. Well, even so. I still prefer the quiet morning of my big city hometown.
Oh my my!
Wowzers! What is that? It's all like dun dun dun. I see. He wanted to show us that. Don't play the pronoun game. Or whatever part of speech that is. It's basically a pronoun. Eh? Huh? What is that? Was that thing there when we came here last time? Talk to boobs. Man, I'm hungry. Yeah, you said that already.
Hey, hey!
That thing looks pretty big. I'm probably just thinking too much, right?
Someone comes up to him and says, "Hey, how you doing?" Screams like a banshee. Sees a bomb that size. I think it's better if you properly eat breakfast before you move around. I'm sorry, I'm meddling too much.
Barely saw her.
Maybe he wants us to see that thing?
Really not helping the case of him calling you idiots.
Nah, not really.
What is that? I swear that wasn't there yesterday. If you haven't realized it yet, then I was right to dismiss you all as idiots.
Oh, do you have to?
Yeah, you actually have to click on the bomb. The big old bear bomb.
What is that?
Countdowns are a good thing in a killing game, right?
Yeah, totes. An obviously out-of-place object placed in the center of a peaceful park. Looks like a clock, but something seems off. It's counting down?
What's going on?
Was this here when we came last time?
No!
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I found it this morning, when I was exploring the island one more time. It's unknown when it was actually placed here.
It appears.
Monokuma must have placed this object. Oh, that is still Pekka. What does this countdown even mean? I have no clue.
Once again, something has appeared that I don't understand. But it's got nothing to do with me, because I refuse to believe that this is happening.
Hold on!
Could it be? It better not be a bomb.
Are you kidding me?
A bomb?
Not possible.
If they wanted to blow up this island, they would have done so by now. There's no need for a countdown.
Then what are they counting down? It's a mystery.
Right?
Oh man, I don't remember what I did for Monami / Usami. A mysterious mystery, isn't it? Yeah.
Not Monami.
Back to the dude looks like a lady song. Well, why are you here? I I heard everyone talking while I was patrolling, so I came over. We'll go away. No, not that. Didn't Monokuma kill you?
I see.
Ah, so that's why you were surprised? You don't have to worry about that. After all, I can never die.
I'll outlast all of you.
I see. You must be an undead abomination, risen from the foulest depths of the netherworld by black magic.
Dig it.
Ah, do you want me to make you my thrall?
Hey, hey.
Monomi's a mechanical stuffed animal, right? Doesn't that mean she can't die in the first place?
Now that you mention it, she'd only need like a spare or something.
A spare? What a mean thing to say.
However, if you have arrived at the perfect time. There's something I wanted to ask you. What is the meaning behind this timer and this countdown? Answer me.
Huh? Countdown? What? What is this? I'm sorry. I don't know what this is.
Hey.
You really don't know?
I'm sorry.
I don't really have a grasp on what Monokuma's up to.
Huh?
You don't know, even though you're Monokuma's little sister?
That's wrong.
I'm not my brother's little sister.
Did she accept that role or not? Did she accept the role or not? Which one is it?
Alrighty.
Anyway, let's all do our best. Let's kick the evil Monokuma off this island.
If you don't know what the countdown is for, you're useless to it. You're useless to us. Get lost.
Let's together.
I said get lost.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Perhaps you're being a little too harsh. I'm starting to feel sorry for it.
Miss Sonia. May I call you Miss Sonia? No, I insist on calling you that.
I won't be fooled.
There's no need to feel sorry for that thing. She's obviously working with Monokuma.
You bastard.
Who the fuck cares about that stuffed animal? More importantly, what the hell is that clock? Looks ominous, doesn't it? Who put this object here, and how did they do it in just one night? Can't imagine. Which means it doesn't make any sense, although it's deadly. What was that sentence?
No.
However, that's not all that's unimaginable. This island is full of mysteries that we can't begin to imagine. For example, how are the 16 of us brought to this island? I wasn't trying to think about that since it's been bugging me too, but he's right. That is a mystery. There's more. Why is Jabberwock Island, which was known for being a popular resort destination, now an uninhabited island? There is no sign of tourists or even citizens on this island. Is something like that even possible?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
All civilizations are destined to collapse. Nothing begets existence, and existence begets nothing. So it collapsed?
You are right.
Society is much like fruit. Once it matures, it is inevitable that it will eventually rot. As the economy grows, the private sector stagnates as elders and bureaucrats become more and more powerful. As time passes, this power becomes the status quo and crushes the seeds of any possible reformation.
That is.
Such is a sad trend.
I say as an aristocrat.
Yeah. I don't really understand all that, but I feel like the situation here is somewhat different.
So.
Maybe the Monobes killed everyone on this island? No, because I would start with you.
And that's how it became uninhabited?
It's certainly possible.
That's a possibility, but we don't know that for sure. This mystery remains a mystery, it seems.
It's like everything here is just full of mysteries.
You're right. It's a mystery on top of mysteries. However, since these mysteries are overlapping with one another, I doubt some no-name group is behind this.
Guys, I think I just figured out why Byakuya is fat.
Huh?
I think he ate Toko.
I think you're right. What are you trying to say?
So, in other words,
I mean, the situation we're in is undeniably the work of some enormous organization.
Enormous organization?
Monomi, Monokuma, the Mono Beasts, they're all machines that require major technical skill to operate.
Are we screwed?
Plus, they need a ton of funding, and there's no way these things were made just for the hell of it.
in other words,
That organization might be controlling these machines and monitoring the island with those cameras.
Then
Could those fiends be hiding on this island?
Not possible.
Not likely. They're probably running this from somewhere else, somewhere safe. Where would that be? I don't know. Anyway, there's no mistake that this enormous organization is behind all this.
I see, a big organization, huh? Imagine what kind of people they could be.
In other words,
Well, let's see. There's my Togami Corporation, Sonya's Novoselic Kingdom, and the Kazuryu clan. It would definitely have to be an organization as powerful as one of those groups, if not more so.
Huh?
I'm used to being mistrusted. Do what you will. Hold on. I don't care about your... how do you say that?
Kuzuryu.
Kuzur...
It's unfortunate that the English language, which is the one you know, is a lot of other languages. It's usually just, like, it's usually pronounced how it looks.
Yeah.
But English doesn't do that, so... But yeah, Kuzuryu.
Hold on. I don't care about the Kuzuryu clan, but I won't allow you to doubt Miss Sonya.
Keep it in your pants, dude.
Miss... really? Miss Sonya is a hot blonde princess. There's a sharp distinction between her and you punks.
Yeah, just shut up already, loser.
Loser? Are you talking about me?
Thirsting so hard.
It's obvious from your flashy clothes that you just want to stand out because you're actually a loser. Must be hard to make your living in this lame-ass loser industry.
Too far, dude. That was way too far. Hey, Byakuya, are you serious just now? About this being related to your family and Sonya's and such? I'm just using them as an example. I'm not saying they have anything to do with this.
True.
But you're certain that we're up against a huge organization, right?
however,
Even if such an organization exists, why would they make us go through something like this?
Whatever. How long are we gonna keep talking about this? Why don't we talk about something more realistic? Our enemy's purpose is still unknown. As long as we find out who's behind this, we'll learn their purpose.
so in other words,
So what we need to do now is find out who our enemy is. If we do that, we'll be that much closer to a breakthrough. Luckily, according to the e-handbook, we are free to explore this island. There will definitely be a clue about the enemy on this island somewhere. Let's start looking.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's get this crap done. What are we looking for?
Hey,
Akane, were you even listening? We need to find clues that will tell us who our enemy is.
Fine.
No problem. No matter how large this organization may be, they will not be able to stand against us.
Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
They are destined to fall and turn to ash at the might of my four dark devas of destruction. Wow, hamsters came out of your scarf! They're so adorable.
What?
Adorable, you say?
Thank you.
oh my.
You will die last.
You're pretty happy about that, huh?
Look at that guy talking to Miss Sonya all casually. I'm definitely gonna beat the crap out of him later.
That seems like a fight you're gonna lose, Kazuichi.
Yeah. I don't get it. In this tense situation, we all need to be a lot more cautious. And yet, I'm relieved everyone is in such high spirits. This is strange, but I feel like I can rely on them.
Oh, some of them.
So yeah, this must be what it means to have confidence in an ultimate. Then what am I? Am I confident enough to call myself one of them? Damn it, I still can't remember. What talent am I supposed to have?
listen.
Anyway, let me just say this. There's no time to think about something as foolish as killing each other. You must do what you have to do. Observe, speculate, recognize, comprehend, even if it seems impossible, just preserve. But most importantly, follow my lead. I'll make sure to return you all to your normal lives.
This is your leader's order.
Understand?
Wow, that's like totally awesome! That right hand of his is so plump. I've got the perfect nickname for him. Ham Hands!
Ham hands?
Ham hands, you say?
Interesting.
I never thought I'd see the day when someone called me something like that. Huh? Why are you getting mad?
Naturally.
Why would I get mad at something as petty as that? She observed me directly and thought of a nickname. There's nothing dishonest about a name like that. Perhaps I've always yearned for this, though it may seem ironic for me to realize that in such a particular situation. He's totally monologuing right now.
Such silly talk.
Don't worry about it. I was talking to myself just now. I see. I don't really get it, but I guess this guy is just some overconfident narcissistic jerk after all. Despite our situation, he's mysteriously calm. He might just be a reliable person after all. Alright. Well, we should listen to Byakuya and not waste our energy thinking about pointless things. Excuse me. Nagito. Who's Nagito? Am I Nagito or is he Nagito? He's Nagito, okay. It's true that we're not in the best situation, but it's also not the worst.
Great!
Because we're not alone. We have friends and we can count on to support each other.
Gross.
Seriously? That sounds so lame.
I knew it. I was thinking to myself just how lame I sounded for saying that. Friends, huh? Till now, I never really thought about friendship. This sort of thing seemed embarrassing. I never would have thought about it in this situation. No, actually, it's more like because of this situation. In the end, we never solved the mystery of the ominous countdown. But without losing heart, we all went back to the hotel. Believe in your friends, huh? It'd be difficult to believe in them right away, but it'd be nice if it could happen a little at a time. Huh. If I'm starting to think like that, doesn't that show I'm making good progress?
Doesn't that show we're about to 100% have a murder?
Now then, there's no reason to hole up in my room and stare blankly into space. Since there's time, it'd be a great idea if I went ahead and talked to everyone. Everyone?
Yeah, alright, so this is free time. You can skip the tutorial for this. You already know how this works. And at this point, we can now shift over to the other file, so you'll have money. You'll also be slightly higher level. I believe I stopped at level 14.
Oh yeah, I never checked in my pet.
Look at all that poop.
It's lots of poop. Dope. Danganronpa.
You should be able to continue, and everything else other than that should be exactly the same.
Yay!
Oh, level 15. Sorry, it was close. I believe you do have a brand new pet right now as well. I don't think it might still be in the egg, even. It is still in the egg. Okay. Yeah, that's how many steps it took, by the way, to get... That was one pet. I only raised one pet, and it took over 3,000 steps.
It's insane.
Alright, so at this point, pretty much the first thing you want to do is, if you're going to go free time event with everybody, is you're going to want to buy a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
So there's two ways you can do this. You can either go to Rocket Punch Market and buy them specifically so you know which ones you're getting, but it will be more money, or you can do like the random slot machine like you did in the other game.
Where's the random slot machine?
It is on the beach. No, you're on the right way.
Okay.
Also, your pet is hatched.
Yay.
If you do want to get the Monokuma dolls, then let me know.
Okay.
Currently, 2 of them should be available. But I think once you have the murder happen and the investigation starts, it usually won't let you go back to those areas because it wants you to focus on the investigation.
This is the Mono Yachin.
It plays the exact same way the other one did.
Oh, okay. I clicked on the monkey. I didn't know if that was something different.
No, you're correct. So yeah, you have like percentages on the top. You can put in a minimum of 1 coin to increase your repeat rate, or to increase the chance of getting a new one. You can put in more, but early on, there's no need. Needless to say, that one animal that I raised up was worth a lot of coins because you have 259.
Yeah, Jesus.
I guess I can go ahead and find a picture of it to show it off, show what it looks like. So, for getting the despair meter to either 6 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, because 10 out of 10 will kill it, and not getting the hope meter up, You get shit. You literally get a pet that's shit. And it will give you 2 tissues, I think it is. Something to wipe with, essentially. But it also does give you 250 coins. And that is the second highest amount of money that any pet can give you behind the best one. Also, I think you can speed this up with, like, either shift or control, one of the two. I think. There's something that speeds it up. There's something more than this. So in the meantime, do you have any idea what character you want to hang out with for free time events so I can look them up?
Oh man, so many to choose from.
There really is. Now, oh right, because I did talk about this last episode and you had a week to think on it. There's a character in Chapter 1 that if you do not do at least one free time event with them, you can't do any free time events with them for the rest of the game as long as they stay alive. Was that holy water you just picked up? Because that looked like Castlevania holy water.
It might have been. Yeah, I have no clue who that would be.
Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to leave it a mystery? Because if I tell you, then that pretty much guarantees that they're going to make it to at least Chapter 2.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine knowing that.
Knowing who it is?
Yeah.
Alright. So, the person that you must spend at least one free time event with in Chapter 1 in order to continue to get them is Nagito.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never would have spent time with Nagito.
Now, for a forward warning for anybody that is playing the game on your own time, if you don't do that, whenever you go to play like the free time mode, you can still get the relationship fragments with him normally there, even if you didn't do it in the main story. The one thing I don't know is if you do that in the first playthrough and don't in the second, it will still let you. But because you only get the skill after you completely maxed it out with somebody, the odds are you probably just maxed it out all in one go. There are 4 free time events in this first chapter, by the way.
Oh, cool.
First one has 4, second one has 5, third one has 4, fourth one has 5. You get the idea.
Yeah. This is way faster than the first game.
Oh yeah. Because you're not having to sit through the whole thing of the machine, like, cranking around and dropping the thing.
Oh, man.
The good news for anybody that cares about 100% achievements is you can tell if that was from one pet, it is way easier to hit 999 coins in this game than it is the first one. Leaps and bounds easier. I guess if you're really fast with the class trials, you could just keep repeating the first one over and over in the first game and do it that way, but
Yeah.
I almost feel like you get more mileage out of this because you're also getting levels at the same time. And that's what you need for your skill points. Also, thankfully, there is no depressed state in this game like there was in the first one, so it's not one of those words like, oh, you can interact with this character, but they won't give you the free time event. That doesn't exist here.
Lucky. Yeah, I got lucky all the time in the first game.
You can actually stack luckies in this one pretty damn easily. If you stick in like 100 coins, you'll probably get like somewhere between 8 to 10 luckies in a row.
Dang.
I believe that one that you just had a second ago is non-alcoholic wine. I think that is a Fuyuhiko item.
I also believe it's called grape juice.
Yeah, it is. He really likes it though. Also, he's not available for Chapter 1.
Who isn't?
Fuyuhiko.
Really?
Fuyuhiko is not for Chapter 1. Nagito is not for events 3 and 4 in Chapter 1. Terra is not for the 4th event in Chapter 1. Everybody else is available for all 4. You've been getting that one a lot.
I have. That's like the 10th one I've gotten.
It looks like a non-colored... This is going to make me sound really old saying this. It seems like a non-colored version of a toy that I used to have that was like... You turn it on and it would play like the Wipeout song, like the 60s Wipeout song. It was like... Not quite Beach Boys, but it sounds similar to that. And it would just like bounce around all on its own. And it was like different colors. It looked, color-wise, kind of close to like how the Everlasting Gobstopper does in the original Willy Wonka, where it's like all those weird different like pastel colors. That's the color it was. And yes, I realized I'm about 90 years old, so now I'm gonna have to look up a picture for it to prove that I'm not just the same.
Frogs.
I was just called a bumbleball, I
Tuning fork.
guess. Here's a commercial for it in 1993. Yeah, I'm not old. Shut up. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like.
Oh, the Terraria Halloween event's going on.
Ooh. Nice.
So how you're gonna spend your weekend?
Probably.
Yeah.
Caitlin is going on a trapping trip for biology, a bunch of biology fuel from tech. So I'm going to pretty much be on myself this weekend.
Oh, nice.
I'll be back like early afternoon Sunday, but we'll be gone all Saturday.
We're gonna get all of our Overwatch stuff done
I'm gonna get up to
I'll be like,
platinum.
yeah. You'll be platinum, like level 1,000. I'll be at like 800. Did you see that somebody got to level 10,000?
I saw
I was like,
that.
holy shit, dude, that is some dedication. I like his reaction, like, what if they made an Overwatch 2? He's like, yeah, just do it again. Like, man, props to you for, like, not being the least bit upset about that.
Man, you have to put in a lot of coins to change the repeat rate.
Yeah, it's eventually it won't change at all until you get in, like, the 60s or 70s when the repeat rate's at, like, 90%.
Yeah.
You got a rock. It might have been a diamond, I don't know. Could have been a wadded up ball of tinfoil.
Diamond's a rock.
Yeah, pretty much. Really nice rock. Yeah, a lizard with a bow tie. I think that was a lizard. It was kind of hard to tell since it's 8-bit. That's the Rosen Beecher from the previous game that no longer looks like deodorant. That might have been something other. That looks like a harpoon with a really short stick. That's just, what do they call them? Bath salts. That, I think, was supposed to be a radio. That's coconut, obviously. You get a map. Congratulations. You got a crowbar?
Yeah.
Okay. You got toilet paper. Fancy toilet paper. Probably scented. You got headphones. You got an open coconut. You got sneakers. You got a tuning fork.
Got a couple of those already.
I think that's an Ibuki thing. I don't even know what that was. You got one of those like old little RC Drifter things.
A painting.
You got a painting that looked really bad. You got boots.
Shit.
Just
Got some shit.
you got some fake Red Bull. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's yellow something, but it's the opposite. Oh no, not that one. Damn it. There's the one that you need to get with Kazuichi for that scene.
Oh, yay.
But you also unfortunately picked up the item that's going to show the gratuitous nudity in Chapter 2.
Oh, how terrible.
Jumpy.
You got a... What the fuck was that?
No clue.
You got a ring! Who the heck is Wes? Did you ever watch Danny Phantom?
Some of it.
There's one part where his dad gives him a ring. I don't know why it has Sam written on it, because he doesn't know about Danny liking Sam at that point. But upside down it reads as Wes, and Danny gives it to her at some point. Not as in an I like you ring, but just like, hey, hold on to this, it's in my pocket, and I need to get rid of it. And she just looks at it and it's upside down, she's like, who the heck is Wes? That show was actually really good, but it's really a shame when you find out what happened to it and why it got canceled early. It had to do with, there's basically 2 people working on it, and in no uncertain terms, like, one person was really good about creating the ideas, but he couldn't really, like, conceptualize it that well.
Yeah.
And that's what the other guy was for, but a lot of people that were on the Nickelodeon staff really didn't like him. And so as a result, they fired him but kept the other guy.
Yeah.
And, like, they tried to promote the 3rd season with... they weren't getting the funding that they needed, and so they needed more funding, so they're like, okay, we're gonna do a toy line for the stuff, and we're also gonna release, not Happy Meal toys, but whatever the equivalent is for, like, other fast food chains.
Yeah.
And we'll try to make the money that way. But the requirements that Nickelodeon asked them to get was something, like, absolutely ridiculous, to the point where they would have had to sell, like, almost billions of toys.
Yeah.
And so, of course, they didn't even meet, like, 5% of what they needed, and so that's why they decided to just shut Danny Phantom down.
It's lame.
Yeah. And instead, they kept Fairly Odd Parents on, and look where that ship went.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon makes some really weird choices in what they decide to keep and don't keep. Since they, actively decided they weren't going to go for Adventure Time.
Yeah.
The worst part is, I'm trying to remember, I'm pretty sure that the one that they put in its place was Fanboy and Chum Chum. And the title alone should give you an idea of how bad that one is.
I'm really just going till I don't feel like clicking this anymore.
That's fair. Cookie Clicker's not for everyone. Even though, you can, like, set it up to do that automatically. It will also annihilate your computer. Oh yeah, we got the Power Glove! Hell yeah!
They have, like, 3 power gloves. They're all right-handed, though.
Oh, well that sucks. You ever tried to put on a left-handed glove? In your case, a left-handed glove? It feels really weird putting on a right-handed glove when you're left-handed. Yeah, there's a lot of magazines in here. There's like 4 separate magazines. You got a creepy doll that's probably gonna murder you in your sleep. You got Kleenexes for Terra Terra, probably.
Probably.
You got a diary.
For Terra Terra, probably.
Yeah. Got toilet paper for shit, man, if I had to guess. You got a really rusty-ass knife. Holy shit. Someone needs to keep better care of their stuff.
Ooh.
Ooh, you got the shit. It's spelt shit-o, Shitishto, or something like that. That is an actual fictional sword. It's also in Phoenix Wright. I think in the 2nd game. You got a Codlu. You got perfume that looks like just a poop stain in the middle of it. You got a sweet bun bag, I think that one is.
I think I'm good now.
I see what you're doing. I don't appreciate that.
Should probably get going. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I gotta talk to this dude.
Hey,
Yaki is very reliable, as expected of the ultimate F-Food prodigy. Oh, no. Get off auto. With everyone working together under such splendid leaders... Yeah. Working together under such a splendid leader, we'll be able to overcome any difficulty. What should I do? Should I ask Nagito if he wants to hang out? Invite Nagito to hang out. Oh, then let's do what we can, just as our leader ordered us to do.
Oh, wow, they make that more obvious than I thought.
Huh.
Nothing. You'll probably see in a second. He has 3 things that he loves, which is the Hope's Peak ring, the memory notebook, which I'm guessing is probably that green notebook you picked up, and that rusty knife, which is, I'm assuming it's the rusty knife, which is Mukuro's knife, as in Mukuro Ikusaba from the first game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was referring to something else, though. It's one of the responses you can get when you give him something he loves.
I spent time with Nagito today looking for clues.
I probably should have told you what everyone's skill was before you started doing this, too. Oh, well. For the record's sake, though, his skill is Trance, which says even low combos will increase the tempo effective during the Panic Talk action. That's when we have to like time it with the bullets and then shoot them. Yeah.
Definitely.
Blue Ram, that's what it is. Blue Ram is the inverse Red Bull. I actually had one of those the other day for the first time in like 5 years. It was alright.
I'll give him the rusty knife.
If anyone wants to know what Red Bull is like, imagine drinking sweet tarts. That's basically what it tastes like. So if you like sweet tarts, might be for you. Oh, that was marine snow. It wasn't holy water. That looks like holy water.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. That's holy water.
I played enough Castlevania to know that.
Oh, Mukuro's knife.
I didn't realize you had 3 of them. Me, you had 2.
So we can't make rust on it. The blade is too rusty to use. Huh? Is it really okay to accept this?
This is exciting.
Just thinking about the bad luck that's waiting for me is making me feel all tingly. What?
What?
That's weird. That's not one of the reactions you were supposed to get. It's not on this list at all for anything. Huh. That's weird.
Hajime, are you feeling sick? No, not at all.
Nope.
I see. Then it's okay. I see. Then it's okay. I thought you looked a little pale or something.
Like you're one to talk,
Yeah.
dude.
Jesus, ghost
You're
face.
paler than me.
I thought something was worrying you, but it'd be weird if you were worrying about a situation. If you weren't worrying about a situation like this. Nagito was laughing in a carefree way. But seeing him laugh like that was enough to distract me from my worries. What? Is something wrong? No. How should I put it? I was just thinking about all the ways you've been helping me so far. Thank you.
Wow.
No, I haven't done anything to receive your thanks. But for someone like me to be useful to you, and to even receive your words of gratitude, makes me happy. You're being a little too hard on yourself. I mean, my talent is just having good luck. It's not like it comes from hard work, and it's not like I can use it to do anything amazing. Regardless of how lucky I am, or if that luck even exists, I'm just too unimpressive to truly matter.
You say you can't do anything to be impressive. I think winning the lottery 100 times is pretty damn impressive.
Yeah. Unlike you guys. Oh, why do you sound so happy about that? It's possible that my talent might be more meaningless than yours, you know. I mean, I can't even remember what it is.
No mistake.
That's not true. I'm sure you have an amazing talent. I mean, if you didn't, you wouldn't have been accepted into Hope's Peak Academy. Somehow, when I see the way Nagito doesn't doubt me at all, I start to believe he's right. He really does help me in so many ways.
Hey.
I know. If you'd like, let me help you remember. Let's see, a talent that suits Hajime.
I see.
What about the ultimate serenity? Which part of me did you look at to come up with the title like that? Is that even a useful ability? I'm pretty sure the ability to bring serenity to others just by being there is really amazing. Let's see. What about the ultimate clumsy student? Well, considering that I suddenly forgot what my talent was, that might be fairly accurate. Then what about the ultimate scatterbrain? Don't go that far. I don't want the ultimate talent like that.
Wow.
Hey, don't take it so seriously. It was just a little joke. Then how about the ultimate spiky hair? It's not an ability at all. I know, right?
Right?
But it's going to be fine. I'm positive you have a talent that's brimming with hope. Jeez, he's totally messing with me. But thanks to him, my feelings are lighter than they ever were. Could it be? Was that his goal all along? If so, maybe he's a good person after all. Well, I guess it's too early to say. I need to get to know him better from now on. I hope we get to understand each other better, even if it was just a little bit at a time. Nagito's report card has been updated. Blah. Got it.
Serenity, the state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled. That ain't Hajime.
No. I was completely exhausted from hanging out with Nagito all day, so I returned to my room. It's still bright out and I've still got some time left. I feel like doing nothing, so maybe I should go somewhere.
So you can keep hanging out with Nagito, or I can actually tell you what each of the skills are if you want.
mean, I hang out with people based on how much I like them, so...
That's true.
Especially if I have to do all of
True,
them.
but remember, Hifumi had a really good skill, unfortunately.
And I never hung out with him.
That's true. You never did.
Didn't miss it. Who's up here? Anybody? Kaylin, who should I hang out with?
Hang out with.
At some point, definitely Nekomaru.
How can you resist that crotch, right?
I know. That is...
It's like they did it on... You know they did that on purpose. I didn't realize some of these couldn't be combined. Just makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's ones that, like, partially increases the influence gauge, or really increases the influence gauge, so, like, what would be the point of having the partial if you had the greatly?
Yeah. Who's at the ranch? Hey.
Gundam!
Ask her, let's do Gundam.
Yeah!
Stay back.
That chubby one. Stay back, human. Now is the time for me to converse with my 4 dark devas of destruction.
Let's invite Gundam to hang out.
Let me tell you this.
I'm warning you, if you are out of line, it will be the end for you. However, my interest is piqued. Fine then, I shall give you my precious time. Oh, this sent me to the page.
Spend time with Gundam today, listening to him enthusiastically talk about his animals. Looks like Gundam may grow a little closer today. Would you give Gundam a present? Yeah, let's give Gundam a present.
As soon as the webpage doesn't crash.
Give him...
It couldn't handle Gundam.
coconut juice. Give him bang energy.
I do know one that he likes for sure without without looking on this, and that's sunflower seeds, namely for the hamsters.
What are you talking about bang energy for?
Earring of Crushed Evil and Small Degenerated Reactor are the other two that he likes. Or loves.
Have you seen all like the bang energy stuff?
I don't think so.
I guess it's just another generic energy drink, but there's like this one dude, I guess he's a big
Oh,
like...
wait. Man, I think you might have shown this to me at some point.
I don't think so.
Like, some dude does like a lot of these videos and it's like talking about bang, it's just... It's like, I only listen to 2 things, Slipknot and my own heartbeat.
Oh, yeah, no, I think I have seen this. I don't know if you showed it to me or someone else, but I think I actually have seen this.
He's a comedian. He does a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
Character.
Because that does sound familiar.
It's like, why do I bang? Because my crack dealer's in jail.
Nice. Alright, I'll skip the laughter one since it shot my throat last time. Great work, my servant. It is said that 5 valuable assets exist in the world. You have my gratitude for discovering one of them. Thank you.
You fiend.
Whoa there, it's better if you don't get any closer than that. An automatic barrier is generated independently of my will.
It's not like I'm getting close, or even planning to get close.
Let me ask.
Which reminds me, there's something I haven't asked you yet. It doesn't matter that your temporary name is Hajime Hinata. Tell me your true name, fiend.
The heck is this true name thing?
So you're not foolish enough to tell me so easily. Then tell me your hidden name.
I don't have anything like that.
What?
Then what is your special ability?
There's no way I have one of those.
So you really are just a mere human. I suppose it can't be helped. Then let me talk to you about something that even a mere human can understand.
What happened?
Ask me anything. Amen.
Oh, so I have to ask?
Fiend.
However, it's free for you to ask, but make sure you try not to understand.
If you flinch, you will die.
After knowing my true terror, it'll be quite a sight to see how long your sanity will last.
Does he want to talk or not? Which is it? Talking to him is starting to get annoying, but he's totally ready and waiting for me. I guess I have to ask something. What do you do with your free time usually?
Good instinct.
So you're interested in my lifestyle? Fine then, I shall reveal a portion of that to you. Training, human hunting, craft spell components, etc. Despite my looks, I'm quite the busybody. However, managing my website takes up the bulk of my time.
Huh?
I shall be.
Obviously, sources around the world are waiting to see my research results. Of course, my website has been magically enchanted, so only the chosen ones can view it. A mere human like you will only be able to access the dummy site called Exciting Breeding Journal.
I'd rather check out the Ultimate Breeder's Exciting Breeding... I'd rather check out the Ultimate Breeder's Exciting Breeding Journal anyway.
Then, I will make sure to show you. Well, if we ever get out of here, that is.
What do you
Well, are there any other questions?
What's your favorite food?
You've certainly hit the mark well. I'm fond of the orange melon, which bears the face of the devil. Pumpkin.
You talking about a pumpkin?
Pumpkin. There is no other food as high in nutrients nor as versatile to a variety of cooking methods.
Potato.
More importantly, its seeds are most effective food source for my 4 dark devas of destruction. However, if you must carefully wash them, dry them in the sunlight, peel off the thin skin, and lightly fry them.
I see. That sounds pretty difficult.
Is there anything in this world that isn't difficult? Pleasure and pain are irrelevant as long as you have a purpose and take action for that sake.
You're right. That's exactly right. Gundam is hard to understand sometimes, but I do understand the intent behind his words. Somehow, even though it's only a little, I feel like I'm starting to get to know Gundam better.
For reference's sake, his skill is, I love the title of this one, Infinity Unlimited Flame. And it increases the power of your silencer. Because stuff by the silencer does not necessarily go down in one hit in this game. So it actually helps a lot.
After showering Gundam with questions until he was satisfied, he finally let me go.
As a side note, though, that is one of the skills that cannot be combined with a different skill, which is called cheat code. You can probably guess who has that one.
Yeah. Ding dong. Oh. Ding dong dong ding. Yeah, that bell just now. Could it be?
Time for a martini? Indeed it is.
Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Hello, everyone. The fun time you've all been waiting for is about to begin. I wonder what festivities await you. Oops, don't want to ruin the surprise. It was a little meh at first, but anyway, please gather at Jabberwock Park.
Cheat code, for the record, the description is, the time limit does not decrease even if you shoot a statement with the silencer. So you can either take, like, if you mess up with it, you don't take the penalty, or you can increase the damage on it.
Did he just tell us to go to the park? It's the middle of the night. What's he up to? I suddenly had a bad feeling about all of this, and goosebumps sprung up all over my body. If we're not allowed to defy Monokuma, then there's no way I can ignore this, right? Which means there's nothing I can do except listen to him. Damn it, what is it now?
With that 45-degree angle back there.
Monokuma Rock? What? I wasn't there before.
It's Mount Rushmore, but with Monokumas.
Lovely.
Just what everyone was asking for. You took the long way.
I did.
It's not going to show up until you get between the second and first gates.
Yeah.
Oh well. Maybe this will give you enough time to kill your pet.
Hopefully. And do I want him to die, or do I want to, like... Okay.
You want to get, like, the despair level close to dying. Yeah, you're gonna want it to be at least 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Somewhere between 6 and 9. But leaving that poop there increases the despair meter each time it happens.
Pecco, you came too, huh?
I have no choice. After all, the e-handbook clearly states that defying Monokuma is not permitted.
However,
It'd be foolish to resist if it's just going to make things worse. I hope everyone else feels the same way.
That worries me a little.
At any rate, we must go to the park.
I guess I have no choice, huh?
It looks like you don't have a yoice.
No.
That's a running joke with someone I know in Smash who didn't know what to put for their name on their character, so they just used all like the weird symbols, and so it came out as yoice.
Everyone was already at Jabberwock Park when I arrived. Once again, you're late. Did you lose your nerve? I'd like to deny that, but he's not exactly wrong either.
That's fine.
Anyway, it seems everyone is here.
How annoying!
Oh, what is it this time? So frickin' annoying. Then you shouldn't have come.
I mean...
Well, I mean, I don't know what'll happen to me if I don't come. Since none of us know what happened, maybe you should be there. We should be the one to test that out.
Hey, you may talk like you're tough, wise guy, but you wouldn't be here unless you were scared too.
What?
yeah.
I guess even a big bad Yakuza like you must have been scared of that monster, huh?
You...
What the fuck did you just say?
Wait!
So stop it, you two. Fighting among friends isn't good. What? Did you just say friend?
Dumbass!
I'm not your friend, dumbass. When did I ever become friends with you bastards? Eh? Huh. Let me be perfectly clear.
I can do it, you know.
Huh?
You...
What did you just say?
Oh, you didn't hear me? Then I'll repeat myself just once for you. I said I can do it. Do it? What are you saying? Don't tell me. Are you being serious right now?
The Macarena, perhaps?
I really need to nail down a voice for this guy. Hey, Fuyuhiko, why don't you calm down for a bit?
Bastard!
Don't talk to me like we're friends or something.
Don't misunderstand.
I live in a completely different world than you bastards. Kill or be killed, that's the kind of world I live in.
Jeez.
Tch, the current rules make more sense to me than the play nice and get along crap.
What are you saying?
If you don't stop it right now, I'm gonna get seriously angry.
You...
Don't treat me like a kid, bitch.
Just stop.
Just stop already. This kind of fighting will not get us anywhere.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. There's no way I'm dealing with this kumbaya crap. Yeah, if any of you guys want to die, step forward. I'll fucking kill you right now.
Starting to get pumped up.
The Sakura aura glow.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. Give me your best shot.
What's gonna happen if you're this easily provoked? Enough. Huh? Fuyuhiko, I understand what you're saying. I do not intend to dismiss your feelings. There was a time when I also thought the same way as you.
Don't treat me like a fucking kid!
Are you treating me like a kid too?
Let me say this.
But what would reckless killing accomplish? If you fail to get away with it, you know you'll be executed. Or perhaps that's what you really want. If so, you'd only be killing yourself to run away from this predicament. That's what a child would do.
You...
What did you just say?
Listen.
Listen, so long as you're here, I will not let any of you die. I will not let any of you become a victim. And that goes for you too, Fuyuhiko. I won't let you die. What the hell? Everything you're saying, it's just empty promises. It's true my words would ring hollow for anyone else spoke them.
My name is Byakuya Togami.
But I am Byakuya Togami, and I am destined to bring these promises to fruition.
Yaza, he's so cool.
I agree. I don't care what you say. I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like. Do what you will. However, remember what I said earlier.
In the name of my family.
I will not let any of you become a victim. That is the duty I have appointed to myself. Seems like Byakuya resolved it, for now. But, even if he's the ultimate Yakuza, there's no way Fuyuhiko really meant what he said earlier, right?
Ready for an SNL skit here.
What?
This is troubling.
It looked like you guys were arguing, so I wasn't sure when to actually show up. And it looks like I showed up at an awkward time.
Hey,
Why are you dressed like that?
hey,
Oh, didn't I mention in my recent broadcast? It's my costume for the fun time.
Oh, don't tell me you're going to.
That's right! Since we're on a tropical island, I'm here to do my two-man comedy routine.
Why does it matter that we're on a tropical island? But you can do a two-man comedy routine all by yourself?
Of course.
Of course not. That's why I brought my partner.
Whoa, what is this?
That figures.
thank you for waiting.
Now then, without further ado, I'm pleased to present Monokuma's side-splitting live two-man comedy show.
Huh? I didn't hear anything about this. Are you telling me I have to improvise? It'll be fine. I'm speechless.
Hello! I'm Monokuma!
I'm Monami.
And together we are the Monokumas!
Don't think hard on this. This literally provides nothing useful at all.
Okay.
Reading ability.
This is nothing you'll have to memorize or anything.
You can read minds?
In fact, I'm pretty sure I skipped through on my first playthrough.
Favorite food? Your favorite food is...
Rabbit.
You can do it. It's obvious what rabbits like.
They're cannibals.
That's right.
Dabbers.
I'd never eat a dead body.
Now then, Monami's up next. Come on, do a short skit or something.
What? There's no way I can do that.
No worries, it's all good. I know a technique to summon the
The little
god
icon in the
of
top left
comedy.
corner of the screen.
So, which do you think is better? Taking blood while you're still alive, or after you're already dead?
Why would you ask such a cruel question?
If I'm gonna summon the
It's after they're dead. I mean, they're not gonna need it.
a lot of blood.
The common deity.
So, I've got a comedy one's blood.
Pretty please.
Ugh.
Do not want.
Charmingly, you ask. There's no way I'll let you take my blood.
You're always so quick to make a scary face, Monami. You guys better be careful, too. You know, since Monami's actually a bad guy. She's as bad as the first villain the hero fights in a teen manga.
They're always the underdog.
Believe me, it's a fact that Monami's a villain. I'll let you all in on a little secret of hers.
She went to bed till 5th grade.
Monami went out of her way to erase your memories.
Say what? Wait, huh?
You guys don't even remember how you got to this island, am I right? Well, that's because Monami stole your memories.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
But wait, there's more. She didn't just steal your boring memories, like how you guys got to this island. She completely took away your memories of the years you spent at Hope's Peak Academy. What a shocker! I feel great now that I've shared that with you. Seriously, memory loss plots are so old hat nowadays. Only a total hack would wait until the end of the story to reveal a cliche twist.
Yeah, the game's like getting meta. And if you think the second one does, just wait till you see the third one.
Please stop.
Wasn't that a huge surprise? In truth, you guys aren't freshman students at all. You guys just thought you were because you lost all of your school memories. Quick, someone get a plagiarist because I feel like I've heard this story before.
Seriously, this is bad in so many ways.
It's supposed to be a big twist, but since you've already played the first game, I feel like you probably could have figured that out without them telling you. Nice punch, though.
Alright. I'm through dealing with you.
His backhand is far too powerful.
That's not how backhand works. Everyone's just like, no.
Huh?
That's...
What did he mean?
Hey!
How was it? Was it funny? Or was the comedy too highbrow for you?
Come on.
Hey, what were you saying just now? What was I saying just now? Oh, you mean when I said that your school memories were completely stolen? Completely stolen? Or school memories? Completely? What is he saying?
There's no way. Because I just entered Hope's Peak Academy and then I was brought to this island right away.
It's true.
That's because that's how you remember it. All thanks to Monami stealing your school memories. What are you saying? That's impossible.
Who knows?
Man, how many years has it been since you guys first entered Hope's Peak Academy? I wonder what happened to your friend and to your friends and family. They're probably worried sick about you. Maybe. Our school memories were stolen? That's ridiculous. That's right. There's no way I have memory loss.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm used to skipping her lines when I play because I just don't care about this character at all. Don't listen to what he says. Limit breached.
I won't believe.
I refuse to believe such a thing. Yep, everything's okay. I don't believe it.
You're lying, right? Stealing our memories. That's a lie, right? You're just trying to make fools out of us, right?
Nope, it's not a lie. If it was a lie, then how do you explain this? The moment you arrived at Hope's Peak Academy, you all experienced a strange dizziness. What? How do you know that?
Actually,
Why? That was the cutoff point. Your memories beyond that point have been completely removed. Well, what the hell? I could feel myself getting lightheaded. I couldn't think. I couldn't speak. I could barely breathe in heavy, gasping breaths.
So, long time has passed since then?
Impossible! There's no way!
like,
On the contrary, why is it so impossible?
That's...
Whether or not it's possible, there's no way we can believe it.
no.
You just don't want to believe it, right? But don't worry, I'm a generous guy. I can give you back your memories.
Huh?
However, there's a catch.
Don't tell me the catch is...
Figured it out yet?
That's right.
That's right. You guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point.
What?
You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories.
Piss me off.
Hey, stop running your mouth.
My, why so angry? I'm just providing you all a little motive from the bottom of my big, generous heart. Otherwise, you cowards wouldn't get any killing done. Well, that's not your fault. Humans are natural-born cowards. They even cry after their mom squeezes them out.
Special bleeding service.
That's why I'm giving you all a motive. Think of it as an excuse to commit your future crimes. Stop this at once. Do you really think your delusional rambling will convince us to commit murder?
What do you say?
I don't even believe that memory loss crap in the first place.
But more than that, why you guys really don't believe it, but more than that, what you guys really don't believe is each other, right?
What's going on?
What do you mean?
You guys don't know each other, which means none of you realize that a traitor is hiding among you, right? Huh? Hey, why are there 16 of you? If a total of 15 students from Hope's Peak Academy were arranged to come to this island, that's right, there's probably a traitor. I don't even know about hiding among the group. Just kidding.
You...
What are you saying? All this shit is All this shit about traitors doesn't make any sense.
It's obviously nonsense.
Lame.
For real, you guys? How can you be so sure? You guys don't even know anything about each other. You don't know each other's true natures. That's why, if one of you is planning to kill someone, it's impossible for any of you to know. With those words, everyone fell silent. I wanted someone to argue with him. Anybody. But nobody said a word. They just stood there. Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys, it makes sense for someone like that to get killed, right? Come on, make the preemptive strike. It's first come, first serve, and the winner takes all. If you want to survive, you gotta find that person before they find you.
Bye, Monokuma.
Even after Monokuma's boisterous laughter faded away, we all just stood there. Every one of us. The situation, the circumstance, this phenomenon, this disaster, this nightmare, this hell, this despair. It consumed every one of us.
Is it true? Is there really a traitor among us? It's not me, by the way. I know I may look suspicious, but it's not me.
Who is it? Hurry up and show yourself! Now you're only making things worse for you by staying silent.
That's enough.
Just stop. There's no way there's a traitor. There's no way. It's pointless to even discuss something so foolish.
I won't believe. I won't believe.
That's right. I don't believe it. Because there's no way I can believe it. There's no reason in the first place to believe it.
Monami, you would know. Is what Monokuma said true about our memory loss and about the traitor?
I mean, everyone needs to look to the future. That's why you should look back to the past. Keep your eyes fixed on the future. Let's do our very best.
Ah, she ran away.
How ridiculous. Memory loss, a traitor? That's completely fictional. I can't deal with this bullshit, dumbass. As he said, it's a work of fiction. It's entirely different from that reality I know. Stolen memories, all of my school memories, everything, a traitor hiding among us. But what really struck me was when Monokuma said, "You guys don't know anything about each other." Ding dong bing bong.
Now we can start skipping this, because it's going to be the same thing.
Hey.
Hey, what should we do?
It's better if we call it a night here. We should get some sleep and try to keep our minds calm.
Oh.
I guess you're right.
This is your leader's order.
Just so you all know, do not think about unnecessary things. This is your leader's order. Tomorrow morning, let's meet at the restaurant after Monokuma's morning announcement.
How troubling. I think the saying goes, I'm frightened so stiff.
Huh?
Dude.
I feel pretty stiff right now, too.
Dude.
That's not how that saying goes, but it's not her fault. She's a foreigner after all. To be honest, I don't really remember what happened after that, but later I realized something. I was sitting on my bed inside the cottage with my head drooping down into my chest. As I sat there alone, a strange thought suddenly crossed my mind. Traitor. Could it be someone who isn't like the others? Like someone who doesn't even remember what their talent is? What the hell? I don't understand at all. I put these stupid thoughts out of my mind and collapsed onto my bed. Immediately I closed my eyes. Closing my eyes was the only thing I could do to escape from this otherworldly reality. Monokuma Theater. They say impossible is a word that only found in a fool's dictionary. Obviously, it's impossible to use a word that's not in your dictionary. If someone can actually make the impossible possible,
If you say that.
you can truly call that person someone who doesn't have the impossible.
The impossible is always possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Still haven't finished off that martini, huh?
Academy school trip a good?
What happens to martini if you leave it out for like 20 plus days? Probably collects a lot of bacteria.
I slowly and awkwardly sat up in my bed. Both my head and my body felt heavy, but it was still an improvement compared to last night. We all said we'd meet at the restaurant.
Bumps into Kazuichi and hears his scream immediately.
I'm a fan of Kazuichi. Not everyone is as strong as Byakuya. I've never thought about having to overcome anything before. It's not like I just run away from my problems, but it's more like I was just living my life without even thinking about them at all. Even so, I was still able to live. But this is different. I'm sorry, I was being too negative. No, I understand. I'm the same way as well. I'm the same as well. But now that we've talked, I feel assured once again. Being loners won't get us anywhere. That's why I think we should all help each other out. Also, I think I need to get stronger. An ordeal like this is what'll make us cling to hope. Yeah, you're probably right.
Bye now.
Well, I'll be heading to the restaurant now. So far, this is following the first game's pattern, so I'm assuming he's the traitor. Just a wild guess.
Well, Sakura was the traitor in the first game.
That's true. I was thinking of.
Oh, you're thinking
Sayaka
of Sayaka betraying you,
yeah.
yeah. Not necessarily the traitor in the game, but betrayed you. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Several people were already at the restaurant. I don't know how to do ellipses and.
I mean, we usually just skip it, so.
Yeah. But nobody was talking, not a single word. While they sat there, the people were late. The people who were late began to arrive as well.
I've made you wait.
Is everyone here?
Huh? It seems Fuyuhiko's not here yet. Maybe he already got killed. Yeah? Dead bodies already?
No.
Maybe I should just change her voice each time, since she's like so just crazy. Don't go killing people off. I saw him outside earlier. However, he told me he would not be joining us this morning. Why does he have to act like a lone wolf at a time like this?
Maybe.
Could he? Is he thinking up a plan to kill someone by himself?
Kazuichi, you should not doubt your friend.
Hey!
Well, he's a Yakuza, isn't he? Do you understand what that means? He's part of the Japanese mafia. I presume he's the kind of person who would not come even if we summoned him.
That's fine.
I guess it can't be helped. We should just talk among ourselves. Someone can fill him in later. Talk? What are we going to talk about?
Rejoice.
Rejoice. I have decided to throw a party tonight. Huh?
A party?
That's right.
That's right. A huge party that will last from sundown to sunrise.
Party till the sun comes up.
This is your leader's order.
Just so we're clear, I will not allow any absences. Your attendance at this party is absolutely mandatory. Hey, now's not the time to talk about stuff like partying. On the contrary, there is no better time than this.
But still, we really shouldn't be partying.
Wait.
Hold on. I agree with Byakuya. It doesn't do us any good to stay bummed out like this. In fact, because of the situation we're in, it's probably best if we all strengthen our friendships with one another. That's what you thought too, right? That's why you want to throw a party? It doesn't matter why I'm doing it. Anyway, it is of vital importance that we all stay in one place tonight.
Fiend.
You say that with such significance.
It's all clear now.
It's decided. We're having ourselves a party.
Even so, I'm not sure it needs to last all night.
Stop talking.
If I thought that, I wouldn't have made that clear from the beginning.
I'm terribly sorry. I'm so sorry for trying to meddle with your plan.
I see.
It's important to be flexible in situations like this. Perhaps a diversion from all this is just what we need.
Then let's party hard.
In that case, I'll put my amazing cooking skills on display for you guys.
Where's the party gonna be held? Would this restaurant be okay?
No, this won't do. We need a location that that's impervious to interference from outsiders. A place even Monokuma cannot enter. What we need is an enclosed space.
Enclosed space? If the restaurant won't do, then neither will the lobby. That's not nearly enclosed enough. Nor will the cottages. With so many people, we'd all be pressed up against each other. Stop right there.
But if you want to be pressed up against each other, then a cottage is clearly the best choice. Pressing up against ladies without sneaking aboard the woman-only train in drag, I feel so lucky.
There's something wrong with you.
Go away.
I can't believe how comfortable you are with saying your perverted thoughts out loud. I may be a pervert, but I'm the kind of pervert everyone likes.
No.
Show of hands. No.
Your confidence is seriously impressive.
It's more delusion.
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel?
That rundown place?
You're right.
Yeah, but if we do our best to clean it, I think it'd be perfect. Plus, it's basically the only place that meets our needs for an enclosed space, right?
Oh. Indeed. However, Monami has forbidden us from entering that old place. If I recall, it's in the middle of being renovated. I've heard your conversation. Heard it all with my very own ears. Ahem, I have good ears because I'm a rabbit.
Oh, so you use your ears. That's strange.
Huh?
Then what is the reason for those surveillance cameras? Are they for Monokuma's eyes only?
Are they for British eyes only?
Like the mushrooms on her head.
Ah, she looks so disappointed.
That's fun.
Well, it is of no concern. We can settle that issue another time. Regarding the old building, you came to tell us something about it, right?
Whew. Yes, if it strengthens everyone's bonds with each other, then I will not hesitate to cooperate. So in that case, I will allow you to enter the old building. I'll cooperate so we can all party together. You weren't invited.
Yeah.
Together? That's not gonna happen because you're so disgusting. Do yourself a favor and stay away from mirrors. You'll be grossed out by what you see. Your kind words make me want to cry. So we're all good with the old building?
And?
And what about the preparations? If it's in the middle of a renovation, don't we need to clean it first? I've never done the dirty work known as cleaning before. I'm excited to finally experience it.
Hey!
No way. There's no way you can dirty our dear princess's hands.
Yeah, I don't want to do it either.
What? Nobody's going to do it? In that case, why don't we decide by random drawing? Random drawing?
Actually,
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Well, you drawing against the ultimate lucky student?
He'll be fine, right?
Yeah, no wonder he picked a game of chance.
See?
Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
I forgot he had that voice line. Well then, let us entrust our destinies to the whims of this drawing. Let me guess, he forgot to put a red mark on any of them. Well, no hard feelings.
One by one, everybody turns pulling the chopsticks. Nagito held in his hand. And when it was all said and done... Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. I guess it can't be helped.
alright.
Well, if it's just cleaning, I'll leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
Yeah, remember how I said the game had parallels with Makoto getting the shitty bathroom door about how he was supposed to be the really lucky guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought so. You seem like you'd make a good stay-at-home dad. Oh, God.
A weird, like, compliment.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
I'll handle the cooking.
It's like not even you'd make a good father, you'd make a good stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
You don't seem ready to enter the workforce.
Alright, first I'll need to prepare my ingredients. Then I'll start cooking at the old building.
There's no mistaking it.
Hi, Teru Hanamura. We'll go all out. I will prepare the world's tastiest dishes for you all.
Then I just need to pass along the party details to Fuyuhiko.
Let's go about our business then. After Monokuma's nightly announcement, we'll meet at the old building. After everyone's left, I decided to go back to the cottage.
Free time.
There's still some time before the party. There's no way I can spend it staring into space in my room. Well, since I have some free time, it'd be better if I went out and talked to everyone.
I figure if you're gonna be up partying literally all night, it probably would be best to actually, go to your room and probably sleep for a little bit.
Okay.
Love that.
Yeah. Are you dead? Not even close. Did the meter go down? Wasn't it in a 3 earlier?
No, it was a 2.
Okay. Who's in the lobby, if I don't know?
I'm gonna guess Chiaki? That's gonna be my guess. Hey! 2 points.
See if we didn't know.
I figured since there was an arcade machine in there was a good chance.
Yeah.
Terra's probably in here. McConaughey is. Remember, you can always check the map to hunt them down if you really need to. Because some of them might actually just be in their cottages. Which, if they are, you can actually go into their cottages, which is cool. Yeah, a lot of them are. If Gundam's in his cottage, though, I want you to go into his cottage even if you don't hang out with him.
Yeah.
There's something I want to show off. He totally is, too. Nice.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Who's there? The best part about all this, though, is the rocking chair in the books means that whenever his hamsters are going to sleep, he's reading them bedtime stories. That's so damn adorable.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love them running around in the tube. It's got magic circles everywhere.
You don't have to hang out with them if you don't want to, but I wanted to show that off for sure. It's been ages since I've attended a banquet. The last time I was at such a party was shortly before I departed the netherworld. So I've piqued your curiosity. I shall tell you a little story as a perfect way to kill time.
I was forced to hear Gundam's story about a parallel universe that I swear he'd already told me before.
Is it Donnie Darko?
Irony. Looks like Gundam and I grew closer today. Sure. I feel like he appreciates the seeds the most because they're for his hemis.
Yep.
Some Taros.
Hajime, you fiend. You're rather nice.
Be happy!
Yes, he's so adorable. As long as this treasure's within my grasp, I will never forget this day.
Let me tell you.
Hold it. If you cherish your life, it's better if you don't come any closer. My magical beasts have a thirst to kill.
You mean your hamsters? I thought they were docile animals.
Just as I thought, you know nothing. You will know true terror if you look down on them just because they fit in your palm. They are cruel devil beasts that will devour their parents, their siblings, and even their own children. Their territoriality, I'm impressed I got that right in one try, is frightening, and they'll never stop attacking until their opponent is dead. Today's fight started when Sandy got greedy and encroached upon Junpei's territory. Junpei was knocked aside and his foot stepped into Magazi's territory. Then Magazi got angry and unleashed his anger onto Champei.
Listen well.
I was able to quell the rage by sacrificing my left hand, but it may not be that easy next time.
I see. That's troubling. Could that be the reason Gundam's hand is always wrapped up in a bandage?
Let me ask.
By the way, do you know which species of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction has the largest body?
You mean which species of hamster?
Golden hamster. I.e. the fat one.
golden hamsters are the biggest species, right?
Yes, those fearsome demon beasts boast the largest size among all hamster species. However, they are also the most docile and known for being the smartest, too. Other tribes feel no fear, thus they give it their all when biting and ripping what stands before them.
It appears you cannot escape.
But only Goldens know fear, thus they usually do not bare their teeth once they recognize you.
You're saying you understand what happens when they bite people?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
That's why you must pay attention to their stress levels when you're breeding them.
Certainly didn't know that.
Nature, the collective will of the world.
However, that isn't the only feature of Goldens. They also have many other unlimited possibilities. Their fur color, quality, and patterns. You could even say they have unlimited combinations.
This body is uncooperative.
After much research, the fruits of my labor was about to be born. A fearsome demon beast with sparkling silver fur, a hybrid creature with dominant spots and bands.
How foolish of me!
But now, all I can do is pray for the safety of the mother and child I've left behind.
Don't really understand what he's saying, but he seems to be worried about the hamsters he left behind. You were probably taking care of other animals, right? Are those demon beasts okay too?
Let's make history.
There are no problems in that regard. I have pupils all around the world. I've already given them orders to continue my research into the synthesis of demon beasts. They know how to avoid any lethal genetics. They will carry out my will and conduct no atrocious experiments.
I shall engulf this world.
Beyond that, I've already made arrangements to leave my demon beasts to those I trust.
He's crazy prepared. Listening to Gundam makes me rethink of how much of a responsibility it is to raise pets.
You will never experience such a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But if you ever do breed them, make sure you provide plenty of exercise, high-quality food, and a place to sleep.
How pitiful.
Such luxuries mean everything to creatures who only live 1,095 days after they're born. Remember well. He just walk out of his own... That's actually kind of awesome! Fuck you, I'm leaving my own cottage.
So what kind of weird power move is this?
Saying that, Gundam walked away. I feel like I got a glimpse into the deep affection Gundam feels towards all animals, not just hamsters.
What if it was just hamsters? Just everything else, it's like, I don't care, it's these beautiful bastards.
Yep, just them.
After seeing Gundam wallowing in sadness, I left the area.
No, I'm pretty sure he stormed out of his own cabin on you.
There's still some time left. I feel restless. Maybe I should go for a walk.
As a side note, in the second game, I believe his birthday is actually closest to yours in this one instead of Hifumi's, so...
Oh, thank God.
Hopefully you like Gundam more than Hifumi, but I'm pretty sure you'd like almost every character more than him.
Yep. The range.
Man, somebody's gotta oil that gate. You seem to understand which master you must follow. However, to become the supreme overlord of ice like me, you must train your soul in a much higher dimension. Oh, that's why it snowed today. That makes sense.
What should I do? Can I even hang out with somebody like Gundam?
Burn in the fires of pandemonium!
God, he has such good voice lines. Like, the guy that did his voice just knocked it out of the fucking park.
Oh, yeah. While Gundam performed a strange ritual, he regularly whispered to me about the kindness of animals.
Also, his likes and dislikes. Likes are 4 Dark Days of Destruction. Dislikes, earthly life. Oh, that's awesome.
Give you the last of my sunflower seeds.
Fiend.
Surely I never expected a mere human such as you to possess such a legendary treasure.
Like, thanks, I got him in stripes.
Regardless, you will not be able to control it. It was wise of you to hand it over to me. I will gladly use it.
I can see it!
Don't get any closer, I already know what you're thinking.
What do you know that even I don't know?
So you have a
Now then, summon your familiar.
No, I don't have anything like that.
You've come challenging me many times. I thought you finally obtained at least one familiar. Just as I thought, you were just a mere human, and a strange one at that.
Despite what he's saying, Gundam doesn't seem all that annoyed. Is he opening up to me a little?
However, you probably don't understand how pointless this place is for a demon beast tamer.
Now that you mention it, even though this is a tropical island, I don't really see any wild animals.
If this place really was a normal tropical island, I wouldn't have time to talk to you so freely. Many beasts inhabit the thick forest. There may even be rare species that only exist in this land. Just thinking about it makes me tingle. Not in that way.
Wow, he's smiling right now. I seem to recall seeing a cow at the I wonder where you could have seen this cow.
It's like, ha! but
Hajime's
that
got a really bad memory.
It's like, that cow is fake as shit.
I'm not interested in some domesticated animal.
Even, what are hamsters?
Well, he domesticated those. It's not the same.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Oh, my tears.
After all, I cannot look at it without feeling pity.
Huh? That's a bit unexpected.
Such creatures are born to be eaten by humans. Even if I had the all-seeing eye, I couldn't change that fate.
Why don't you free him then?
Thus, I try not to involve myself with livestock. It would bring a calamity onto my mind, after all.
Gundam understands the feelings of animals, so this must be a complicated subject for him.
He is uncooperative.
I appear to be getting oddly sentimental since I haven't encountered any new demon beasts. I've tamed various creatures such as the Cerberus, the Phoenix, and even the Midgard Serpent.
That does sound correct.
Probably means dogs, birds, and lizards. When you say tamed, what exactly does that entail?
I guess it's fine to tell a mere human. I don't believe that you'll get in my way.
Listen well.
Basically, you must say, good girl, good girl.
Huh?
You must repeatedly speak to them and make sure they understand there is no ill will on our end. In order to do that, you need to appear innocent.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Of course, there are some who like to be touched and some that don't.
Some want you to pat them all over, some just wriggle in your hands till you drop them on the floor.
It's better if you keep these basics down.
And others are really like the butt scratches.
Oh yeah.
It appears.
It's like he's just got a ferret that's just breaking off. Good girl!
I said good girl!
Afterward, as long as you spend a long time together, you'll eventually start to hear your partner's words.
I'm pretty sure that only happens to ultimate breeders.
Or
But-
anyone that just has any amount of patience.
But Gundam seems... Oh, I keep yawning!
To be fair, I probably gave it to you when I was doing that earlier.
Probably. But Gundam seems different from usual when he talks about animals. Somehow his face seems gentler. He must really love animals.
Now then, I wonder if there are evil demon beasts that will rile me up on this island somewhere.
Monokuma and Monami are sort of shaped like animals.
I renounce you!
Don't piss him off, Brandon. They are no good. Anything that can talk will eventually betray you. And most importantly, they aren't cute. Isn't that wrong?
I agree. But I don't plan to betray you at all.
Such exaggerations coming from a mere human like you. However, that's a nice lie.
Gundam left the area with a different smile on his face than usual. I hope we'll be able to understand each other, even if it's just a little bit at a time. Gundam.
It's just like, I think there's a cow somewhere around here. It's like that animatronic monstrosity.
Now I can finally show you this part from the anime. It's the way he says it with like the deepest voice imaginable. There, little bun bun.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Alright, who's murdered?
Hope's Academy
No, it hasn't happened yet.
Executive Committee has an announcement to make.
It's like how heartbreaking it'd be, just like a little hamster spread out. No!
Good night, he says. Whatever. I have a party to attend. Alright, time to go to the old building by the hotel. Leave here? Yes. Guess I will.
We are getting close to murder though.
These rooms are such a nice step up.
Oh yeah.
Oh my!
Oh, are you also here for the party?
That's all.
Why else would I be here? Anyway, what are you doing at a place like this?
Waiting to scare Kazuichi, probably. I'm doing a little exercise so I can enjoy all the yummy food we're gonna eat. I'm excited to eat Terra's cooking.
Yeah, especially since he's the ultimate cook.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
He's the ultimate cook.
Yeah, I have to sneeze, but I don't.
I was having that problem earlier where sometimes the sneeze just won't sneeze.
It's like you said that so quickly and just jumbled up. Have to say, but I don't.
Well, that's the kind of urgency you feel when you have to sneeze, but you don't.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So this is the old building. Compared to the hotel, it definitely looks worse for the wear.
It just looks like the inside of a log cabin. It's not that bad.
You're here. Now then, let's stand up straight and raise your arms. Why do I have to do that? Because I need to do a body check.
Because it's fun to stay at the wilds.
But body check? Since I am the one hosting the party, it is necessary for me to take all possible security measures. I already promised that I would not allow even one person to become a victim. I get it. And so I reluctantly raised my arms and stood up straight. Byakuya went ahead and thoroughly searched me, starting with my legs and working his way up.
Gundam's not going to like that search procedure, and I think unfortunately Terra is going to enjoy it a little bit too much.
It appears you haven't brought anything dangerous. Of course I haven't. Very well. I shall allow you to enter. It was at that moment that I noticed a strange item near where Byakuya was standing. Metal cases?
What?
Duralumin, actually. I found them at the supermarket. This one is used to store any dangerous items I find during a body check. The other one is for, well, let's just say it's for emergencies only. What do you mean emergencies? Don't worry about it. The others are already here, gathered at the dining hall, in the back. Go there and wait. As soon as he said that, Byakuya turned his back to me. I guess that's the end of our talk, but he's so cautious. I didn't expect him to perform a body check. And what did he mean by emergencies only?
Good thing you didn't find the knife shoved up my ass.
Keys for that knife. I mean, it worked for Richard Hatch to smuggle matches onto Survivor All-Stars, so...
It's in the office.
Apparently not a single chair.
Nope. This is the remote control for the air conditioner. I wonder if the filter's clean. Well, more importantly, I should go to the dining hall for now. It's a circuit breaker. Why is it all the way up there? How's anyone supposed to reach it? Well, more importantly, I should go to the dining hall for now.
It's saying it in such a way that it's just like, okay, move on.
Yeah.
I found a Monokuma thing.
Yeah, sure enough.
Is this the desk that the staff used for busy work? It looks like it's dusty. It'd be better if I don't touch it. More importantly, I should go to the dining hall now.
Oh, that's actually one of the Monokumas that I thought wasn't supposed to show up until the murder.
I've been found.
Yes, you have.
No!
Ah!
Damn it!
Damn it! I might let you fail in class trials more just so I can hear that voice line. Because it is, in fact, that funny. The ultimate voice crack.
Get to the party!
Oh man, I think I remember this one. This one's pretty funny.
There's a tantalizing aroma wafting from the kitchen. However, Byakuya will yell at me if I don't go straight to the dining hall. You should head over there as well.
Oh no, it's later. Never mind, it's later. He has a really funny line later. I think it's actually required for something. Everyone's favorite character. That giant ass thing of meat. Oh, and I guess him too.
Oh, did you need something? Don't worry, I've already prepared all of the dishes. Or rather, did you want me to cook you up too?
Nope.
What does that even mean?
Nope.
Equipment list. This is the kitchen's equipment list. It details where each item is supposed to go. Well, more importantly, you need to get to the dining hall.
Game's like, I don't care.
It's a knife set. I never knew there were so many different types of knives. I don't know anything about knives, but Taro probably knows what each knife is used for. Well, more importantly, I should probably head over to the dining hall. There's a lot of different types of dishes. But this meat on the bone, it looks like something a caveman would eat. Where'd you even get something like this? I'm hungry. I guess I should go to the dining hall.
Leave here and then in parentheses and go to the dining hall. Hi, Sonia.
I see.
So this is what the inside looks like. There's so many gaps in this wooden floor. Is that because it is so old?
All right.
I must tread carefully so that my feet do not stumble. My adventurous heart is pounding with excitement.
I guess when you're a princess, even little things seem exciting. You better hope so. This is what?
It's a storage room.
Oh. I thought this was supposed to be the dining hall.
No.
It's like,
Like,
wow,
no.
this dining hall's terrible.
Cobwebs and shit everywhere.
Irons. These are irons.
Yes, they are.
Were they used to prepare the tablecloth? If so, why do you need 3? I should head over to the dining hall. I don't like how dusty it is in here. Laundry hamper? This is a laundry hamper. It looks like you can put dirty clothes in here. I should head over to the dining hall. I don't like how dusty it is in here. There's a jumbled mass of stuff all stacked together. It doesn't look very organized. I should head over to the dining hall. I don't like how dusty it is in here.
This time he's like,
I'm
"Ew,
sorry,
gross."
Brandon, but I should head over to the dining hall. It's too long of a raid message for us to use.
Is it though? Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I should head over to the dining hall. I don't like how dirty it is in here.
It also would not give any indication of what game we were playing. Other than it has a dining hall in it.
I skipped these doors because the one on the end was closed, so I assumed they all
Yeah,
were.
they actually do not work. It just says, like, oh, hey, these don't work. They must have not been fixed during the renovation.
Ah, Hajime, how do you like it? What do you mean? See, I decorated the whole dining hall for the party.
Man,
I
one of
even
the
laid
fan
out the
blades
carpet
on the
too.
right one is fucked up. It's, like,
Yeah.
not there at all.
Really? Even the carpet? Yep, I brought it from the supermarket. That place sure does seem to have everything. I actually wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There was a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place, too. It looked to me... it took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that. There's no way I could handle being stuck cleaning the whole day.
He's gonna be sick tomorrow from all that crap.
You're commendable, Nagito.
Thanks. Psychopath.
Yeah, thanks.
Out trust him.
I got him.
Good instincts.
Even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even his food cannot stand against the gourmet cuisine of the multiverse.
Right. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Getting groped so thoroughly by a man, that was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean the body check?
What body check?
Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a wrench with me. Seriously, how freaking annoying.
It's like the air conditioner breaks and he's just staring at me.
It's your fault for having a wrench in the first place. I just happened to find it at the airport. Carrying it around calms me down. But Byakuya put it in the Duralumin case of his.
Aw, man.
Rest in peace, failed ship of Kazuichi X Wrench. This whole place sure is run down. I feel bad Nagito went to all this trouble cleaning it. Missing a period.
Even, oh, it's me. Even cleaning has its limits.
See, check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of deterioration? Don't these openings seem dangerous to you?
Not really.
You're right.
Aw.
Well, the carpet is spread out enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal.
Make sure the nurse doesn't kill herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. But it might be best to tell Mikon to be careful.
Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. But was it nothing? I like how it just couldn't decide between her and the table there for
Yeah.
a second.
So you wanna look at that table? I keep forgetting this girl exists.
I'm worried about Monokuma showing up.
If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone.
We gotta do something about it.
You're right, we should do something.
Super difficult.
I wonder if someone can do something about it.
I wonder.
I wonder.
So we're on the same page then. I'm not sure I understand.
Like she's just a massive airhead.
Is there someone behind?
No,
Okay.
there's not.
Because it kind of looks like there is.
Yeah, no. That's just really bad aliasing on that shadow.
Well, it took me the entire day to clean this hall. I'm glad everyone's so happy.
So happy. This might be a case of talk to everyone.
Oh god. Hey, what's up? It's pointless. She's completely focused on the food.
Great.
Gross.
That creepy Aki rubbed his ham hands all over me and called it a body check. More like sexual harassment. Trust me, no one wants to do that to you.
That's not what it is. He did the same thing to the guys too.
So, I feel like he was getting frisky while he was frisking me.
Eh,
Yeah, I'm pretty in demand, you know.
you're just kidding. Table? Have I talked to Table yet?
Everyone's favorite character.
There are a lot of fancy-looking party dishes on the tables towards the front. What about the tables towards the back? Such a big table. Will the dishes be placed here too? Okay, what am I supposed to look for?
Maybe the AC unit on the top right in this room?
Such luxurious-looking party dishes. Looks tasty. AC unit.
Oh, the little thermostat. Yeah, the actual control for it.
It's nice that there's an air conditioner, but the filter might need to be cleaned before we turn it on.
Yeah, it might be just an exam and everything.
Do that other table below.
Iron plates? That reminds me. I saw some similar looking iron plates in the hallway too. But why are there iron plates bolted onto the walls?
All is not what it appears to be.
Eh?
He really likes that word. One of my 4 Devas, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy, has seen what lies shrouded amidst the darkness. Though that iron plate appears to be bolted to the wall, it's actually bolted over what's known as a window.
Windows?
It's
Probably never heard of
Yeah,
this.
apparently not. There are no windows in this dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them.
But why are the iron plates covering the windows?
Sandy, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today.
Hey, why are iron plates covering the windows?
Such a fine day, countless lives gasp their first breath, and countless more go away of all flesh.
I guess he doesn't know. Well, this building is in the middle of renovation, so I guess that might have something to do with it, but this place sure has creepy atmosphere because of that. Suddenly we heard the voice of the ultimate affluent protagonist ring throughout the dining hall. Thank you for waiting. Terra is in the kitchen, and it appears Fuyuhiko did not come.
I apologize.
I apologize. I did inform him about the party, but...
Jeez.
It's not like you need to apologize, Pecco. It's his fault for not coming.
I explicitly stated that attendance was mandatory, but it's fine. If just one person is absent, that shouldn't pose a problem. He wouldn't be able to do anything.
What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly, Hey, what is that? An intense expression spread across Byakuya's face as he looked at the table with various food dishes on it.
Not possible.
Dangerous. He stomped his way towards the table.
Hey, what are you doing? You're hogging all the food. Not fair.
No, I'm not.
care what you say, you're totally pigging out.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish.
Looks like delicious roasted meat.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
It's an iron skewer.
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take full responsibility and
Just
collect.
pull
Yes,
the
I
meat
know.
off the skewer, Byakuya.
I take no joy in this.
Hello there.
Hey, looks like everyone's here. Should I go ahead and bring out the rest of the... Huh? What? Some messy eater ruined my arrangement. Who made this dish?
You know who made this dish.
That would be me, but, are you a food critic?
What are you thinking?
What are you plotting? Cooking with such dangerous items.
No.
Dangerous? That's churrasco. It's a South American meal where you stab meat through an iron skewer to cook it. It felt really tropical and exotic, so I thought it would totally fit the party's atmosphere. These iron skewers are a problem.
Yet you left the other knives in the kitchen?
Yeah, iron skewers aren't allowed either. If that's how you're acting, then there might be more skewers than just these.
Let's go.
Hajime, come with me. I need your help. Why me? It's your fault for standing right in front of him. My condolences.
Plus, if he's gonna pick another guy, you have it narrowed down to Gundam, Kazuichi, Nekomaru. Yeah, no, there's really no other options.
Baraki's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed him out of the dining hall.
To the kitchen.
To the kitchen. She's the other way.
Let's go.
Alright, this is the kitchen. We have to thoroughly inspect it to make sure there are no dangerous items. Thoroughly, huh? Byakuya stomped to the kitchen and I followed after her. Let's get on with it then. Search this place thoroughly. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from one end to the other. Look, I found these. These are forks and knives on the shelf. Don't tell me those two.
Naturally.
These are definitely dangerous items. If you're just eating, chopsticks are enough. After he said that, Byakuya threw the forks and knives into the duralumin. Why is that so hard for me?
It's that you're
Because you want to say
it,
aluminum.
I know! Duralumin case, one after the other.
but you're getting it the right.
I know, but it feels
immediately.
wrong!
Yeah, it does feel wrong.
Because
Duralumin.
Duralumin.
Maybe if you treated it like it was a... What's the word? Like a brand name or something.
Yeah, Duralumin.
Yeah.
You're being very thorough about this.
I mean, technically, a lot of stuff can be a weapon if you use it correctly.
There's appear to be various types of knives. Out of the question. Knives are far too dangerous. Hand them over to me, I'll safeguard them. Okay, grab the knives out of my hand and threw it into the Duralumin case with the rest. Of course.
So the glasses have got to go, because you could break those, and then that would be a sharp object. It won't let you interact with those, but yeah.
You can gnaw at the bone in that meat till it's at a point.
This paper is... I see. It appears to be an equipment list of the kitchen. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses.
I feel like for a kitchen, or like a dining hall that size, that 20 of each set of silverware is not going to be enough.
Yeah. So there's only 20 people.
Yeah.
There are also iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot whatever that is.
Hot pots.
Hot pots.
Hot pockets.
Iron plates and a portable stove? I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problem using it. Though the building is old, the kitchen is impressive. Compared to a normal restaurant, it is not too shabby.
Very strange.
But it's strange. One of these items on the list seems to be short by one. Which one?
Yeah, you probably need to talk to them again, though.
Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Seafood dishes, too. Just a huge piece of meat on the bone. That Taro, he sure got fired up. I don't even know if I'd be able to eat that much food.
I see.
Seems there are no dangerous items. Like that skewer in the churrasco earlier.
I'm sure
inside
you
that pile of
inspected it well, Mr. Byakuya.
Uh-huh. Phew, I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items. Hey, is it necessary to go this far?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm doing this because it's necessary. If I'm to fulfill the promise I made to not let anyone become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really, is that all?
What?
What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think something must have happened to you. After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly, I can't help but think there's a reason for that. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person for as long as I can remember. Distrustful person? I don't really like to talk about my past, but it's fine. I'll just tell you a little bit of it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Byakuya has a past he can't talk about? Distrusting others, and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. But in this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be for good use. If you're to survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs. By the way, that past you mentioned, now is not the time. However, one day, there will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it. If nothing happens and time passes for us peacefully, I will have no choice but to talk. That sounded pretty deep.
Not really. It's just like,
Yeah,
if it slows down, I guess we have time.
I sort of feel like things are even more mysterious now, because he hasn't told me the whole story.
Which is fair.
This guy might have deep mystery hidden within him, deeper than I thought he'd have. Hey, enough with the unnecessary banter. We'd better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works us hard. That's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet.
Why?
What? The kitchen's a mess! What happened here?
I thought you were in here the whole time.
Don't raise your annoying voice. I just removed all the dangerous items. Ah, and there are no knives or forks? Why? How come?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I literally just said that I removed all of the dangerous items.
Kidding, right?
Don't tell me. You're treating cooking utensils like dangerous items?
No one's ever been stabbed with a knife.
Well, most of the dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates so it's not a problem, but still.
Boy, you crazy.
Hajime! So stop it! Get off me! Not into that sort of thing? Well, that's a little depressing. Trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all filthy, explain this. I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing.
Called it.
Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff's still bound to go missing in an old building, right?
It's not under my hat, Mary Poppins style.
With that really tiny hat.
If it's been missing all along, we can't really do anything about it, right? You're right. There's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway. Very well.
In the floorboards?
Yeah. All I need to do is keep a watchful eye. Maybe underneath a rug in the floorboards?
Maybe just like in that trash can over there too.
Yeah.
It really wouldn't be that hard to hide it.
It's taped to his back.
It's taped underneath Byakuya's arm. Don't tell me you plan to keep watchful eye all night long.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go back. The others should be waiting for us. You too, Terra. Come to the dining hall for now. Okay. Jeez, he's such a pushy leader.
For some reason, I'm just, jeez, he's such a pussy.
Oh, they're finally back.
Hey,
Hey, let's eat already. I'm starving.
There's still an issue we need to address first.
Yeah, let people eat.
An issue? Who am I gonna beat the crap out of? Just say the word and I'll do it for you.
That's enough.
That won't be necessary. The issue is where to safeguard this Duralum case that has all of the confiscated dangerous items. Can we just leave it here? I've already put a lock on the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but
But the case is dangerous. Someone could pick it up and throw it at you.
we should definitely up the security and keep it someplace safe.
Someplace safe? Oh, there's a storage room at the back of this old building.
I see.
A storage room, huh? Even so, we can't leave this case alone in there.
Then someone should guard it. That would keep it safe, yes?
What a horrible idea. Why don't you just keep it in here in front of everybody so everyone can see it and know where it is?
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't he just sit on it?
Put it on the table, put it on a table in the middle, and that way everyone can see it. Then someone should guard. Oh, it's.
Eh? Who? Who?
You annoying twat.
I'll do it, of course. No, your voice is normal. I don't mind reading your stuff.
Are you sure? I guess, if you insist. Just kidding.
But it'll be lonely there by yourself.
I don't mind.
I don't mind. I'm not really that good in situations where I have to be around lots of people anyway. If I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be "Lonely Girl in the Storage Room."
However,
Not the craziest title you'll hear from
I
that
didn't
character.
say I was lonely.
My personal favorite hers is "I squeezed out the baby, but I have no idea who the father is." Yes, that is an actual song that she wrote.
Wow.
However, Tara Tara has gone to the trouble of cooking. It is alright for me to bring some of it with me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But if you're going to do guard duty anyway, it might be better if you avoid the storage room.
It's very dusty in there.
Why is that?
You should head to the dining hall for now.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there full of cobwebs. Also, I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. God damn it. In that case, why don't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker there too. It'd be a good idea to guard that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the office sounds nice. I'm pretty sure it's not that dirty either.
understood.
Understood. So I need to be on guard duty at the office. Then I should get going. Have fun tonight, everyone.
Taking with her the Duralum case and a plate piled with food, Pekka left the dining hall.
I see.
Seeing Pekka's back as she walks away makes me feel like she's got this super cool melancholy vibe.
Huh?
But shouldn't she have taken the other case with her too?
This? No, this case is fine.
That's weird.
Kind of fair. You're like the only one who got to bring their own stuff.
Naturally.
When you're as special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you. This Duralum case stays with me at all times. I've put the key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There is no way I can let anyone else handle this matter.
More importantly, we're all done now, right? Let's start the party.
Stop talking.
Oh
No,
my god.
there's still more.
I'm gonna do it.
Who do you want me to beat the crap out of? Hurry up and tell me already!
Seriously, it has nothing to do with that. Actually, if you're volunteering, I do have one particular nuisance in mind. Huh? Are you talking about Monokuma, of course? He's the one that could obviously disrupt this
I'll
party.
show you my serious side.
Alright, so you'll let me eat if I beat the crap out of Monokuma, right?
Hold on! Wait a sec. If you actually pick a fight with that thing, you're just going to end up perforated.
Are you telling me to wait till I starve to death?
Hey,
Starve to death? That's a little extreme.
Our opponent is not someone we can just fight. Rather, it's better if we use our heads to think of a plan.
hey.
I'll do something about it.
What?
Do something? You?
Hey.
Hey now, what can a girl like you do? You're just gonna put yourself in danger.
No,
I won't. It's not like I'll personally do something.
You won't?
Do you intend to utilize Monami?
yep.
Yeah, if I can talk her into helping us, she might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least that's what I think. Oh, that's probably a good idea. She looks like the type that's easily manipulated.
Oh.
Plus, Monami and Monokuma totally have a rivalry thing going on. Well, it's a pretty one-sided rivalry.
Are you okay?
But will you really be okay? How do you say your name again?
Chiaki.
Will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's dangerous.
It's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. If things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. Well then, I'll be going now.
What is this feeling? I feel somewhat uneasy. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off.
It's probably gas. So it's all settled, right? Then we can...
You're right. Let's begin.
Thank you, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So the banquet has finally commenced. Such a good evil laugh. You'd better keep me entertained.
And with that, the party started.
Yay.
Now that I think about it, I still don't understand why we're even having a party in the first place. But whatever the reason, everyone seems to be having fun.
Hey, are we good? Can I finally eat?
You're already eating.
I can't stop.
I'm worried about that one.
I can't stop my hands from shoving food in my face.
Jesus.
She will be the first to die, and it will be caused by her choking herself.
It's like that perv. It's like the woman of my dreams.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all. No matter how full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies. That is what I cook, the world's tastiest dishes.
That's rather scary. You're not eating? But I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I'll make lots more in the kitchen.
Oh, that's my
and then
favorite
I'll
when he's
bring it
cooked
all
down there in the
out
bottom
here.
right. A plate of bananas.
Yeah. The world's tastiest bananas I've cooked up for you.
Hey everyone, while we're at it, why don't I
Would
take
you also
pictures
like
for
a
you
tall
guys?
glass of Mountain Dew?
Wow, that sounds
Maybe
wonderful.
some grape Fanta?
Please do.
This feels weird. When I first came to the island, watching everyone have fun was so frustrating, but now it feels reassuring. We're actually friends who fight together. Friends who've developed a sense of unity. Nekomaru, did something happen? The party's just started, but I must return to my cottage.
Come on.
Don't be foolish. I won't allow such selfish actions. I know what's going on here.
Don't stop me.
Don't stop me, Byakuya. There comes a time when a man knows he's gotta go, yep. If I don't go now, it would shame me as a man. Should
You know, remember when I said you'd never be able to take the Death Knight seriously? This is why.
I like that there's no, like, oh, let me calmly go. It's just, if I don't leave now, I'm gonna shit my pants immediately!
Oh, I'm gonna try and do this seriously.
Good luck with that.
Shitting my pants would totally shame me as a man! So he was talking about the toilet.
What? The toilet.
You need to use the bathroom. There's one in this old building. Why don't you need to go back? Why do you need to go back to your cottage? I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
What is this blasphemy?
What now?
Impossible.
My hellhound earring has disappeared. Did it vanish into subspace? I don't know, but I'm not playing through it to find out.
Calm down. You probably just dropped it somewhere. Oh shit! I'm gonna shit!
It's like he just, like, runs outside and you're all in the party.
Shut up! Don't you dare!
I'm gonna do it!
I'm gonna do it, Byakuya! I'm gonna shit my pants!
Hey, is it really alright if I eat all of this?
Don't be an idiot. Make sure you leave some for me.
Come on.
Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on, I'm gonna take a picture.
Say cheese.
Alright, say cheese.
Just kidding.
Snap. Hey, why can't you all act a little more mature? Beep, beep.
What?
What was that sound just now? Zap. Huh? It's dark all of a sudden.
It's a blackout.
You just hear the sound of someone shitting themselves.
It's totally dark and...
No.
But blackout. Blackout?
I can't see anything.
In that instance, as we stumbled around in the darkness, our fear swallowed us like a flood.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
The sounds of screams and frantic footsteps rang throughout the dark dining hall. And were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Crawl down. We gotta keep crawling.
Thankfully, it was not the sound we were expecting.
Still
Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Complete darkness. Therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eyes will adjust.
But it makes it very easy to sleep in a room like that.
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
In the darkness, we fervently waited to be released from our fear. We anxiously waited, and after a while, it finally...
Click.
Zap! Ah! That moment when the lights in the dining hall finally turned back on, a shocking scene unfolded before our eyes.
That is...
Mikan's appearance had been compromised.
You know,
Oh,
compromise.
gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Seriously? How do you trip and land like that?
Yay! An erotic pose! That's obviously a fan service moment. No! Please don't look at me!
Convenient
I
plate.
can't take this at all!
Yep. Convenient plate is convenient.
I feel like that's a censorship thing, but...
Yeah, pretty much.
My room! It's time to snatch some shots!
Ibuki, what the fuck?
Jeez.
Bitch.
There's no way I can do that.
She just looks at her. It's like, you.
How dare you? Click.
How dare you assume I would? Okay, smile.
Please forgive
I mean, they've got... Well, actually, no. Since it was being renovated, maybe they don't have Monokuma's little like surveillance cameras everywhere.
Why does she keep getting tied up by stuff, too?
I know, like...
Those little squids on her leg are cute.
Also, that not the plate that's on her, but the one that's like off to the side looks like it's photoshopped in.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
it's just the color, but...
They both do.
everyone. I think it would be best if we help her already.
Yeah, it's like, maybe we should help her instead of standing here making her more uncomfortable.
Nah.
I'm terribly sorry for all this trouble. So sorry.
Like, if this keeps happening, wear some shorts under your freaking skirt, lady.
Really? Yeah, from now on, just be careful.
Oh, I'm glad. The lights are back on here, too.
What'd I miss?
So you were the one who fixed the breaker, Kazuichi. You were unusually useful this time.
Yeah, I used my wrench. What?
Oh, or wait.
Well, no, I couldn't find my way to the office, but the circuit breaker.
Huh?
Huh? Then why are the lights back on?
Who knows?
What? Are you
Don't
stupid?
who knows me? You're so useless.
No, it's not my fault, you know. There's no way I could have found my way to the office in that darkness.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
What happened?
Sonia, did something happen?
Some things happen.
No, Byakuya is missing. Did he go
Is
somewhere?
he dead?
Byakuya?
Someone killed him for the box.
We immediately looked around the dining hall. Sure enough, Byakuya, who promised he would lead us in situations like this, was nowhere to be found.
He's just outside running around in circles screaming. That's weird. He was here earlier, right? Did he run off somewhere during the blackout?
In that pitch blackness? I'm a little worried. We should split up and go look for him. I'll look in the storage room so I can ask you to check the entrance. Hajime? Yeah, got it.
For now.
Then I guess I'll go look in the office.
Then.
I should go look around the hallway. I'll wait here since I'm kind of in the middle of eating anyway.
She's still gonna eat while this is going on? I must. Bathroom! I must man up and check the bathroom! I don't understand this man up thing.
Jeez.
I think it's just nice way of saying hold it. Jeez, Mr. Hamhands ran away just because there was an itty-bitty blackout? Such a shameful leader. If I find him, I'm gonna finger flick him in the face as punishment. If you can even reach that high.
Yeah. And so, where did Byakuya go? I believe I'll have to check the entrance. I'm pretty sure, Chiaki was there.
Yeah, I think that's all I want to do is just check with her. You can probably talk to Nekomara though and see how his predicament's going.
He's just in the corner.
What are you doing? Weren't you going to use the bathroom? Yes, but It appears someone else is using it. And the door's been shut since before the party even started. Damn you! The bathroom is for everyone! How dare you hog it!
Like, why don't you just, like, run into the well, it's his whole, like, man thing. Of course he wouldn't run into, like, the ladies.
Someone's been using the bathroom since before the party even started? That's what it looks like. No matter how many times I check, it never seems to be open. This is bad! Oh shit! I'm going to shit! The more I try to hold it in, the more it wants to come out!
This is the weirdest character trait.
Hold it in. Come on, you can do it.
Or go outside!
Even so, that's a long time to be in the bathroom. Who's in there? If they've been in there since before the party started, it can't be Byakuya.
It's probably the person who never showed up to the party.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You think Fuyuhiko's been taking a dump for like multiple hours in there?
Yes.
I've searched the hallway, but there is no sign of Byakuya. Where did he go? Is he outside?
I haven't looked yet. I'll go check.
Byakuya is taking a shit outside.
Office. Hello, Mr. Soda.
Where's the lady that was supposed to be in there with the case?
That's just what it looks like. Byakuya's not here. In fact, nobody is here. Doesn't that seem odd?
Seems very odd.
Now that you mention it, wasn't Pico supposed to be in this room? I know, right? Isn't it weird? Why's she missing too? I believe I have to go check the entrance. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I did that already. I want to check other places. Whatever. Outside look.
I mean, you check through all the rooms at some point, so...
Yeah. Chiaki and Monomi were standing in front of the entrance. I guess they're watching out for Monokuma.
Huh? Hajime, what about the party? Oh, what? It's not done yet, right? I haven't even joined in yet. Again, you were not invited.
Hey, Chiaki, did you happen to see Byakuya pass by here?
Byakuya? Nope, I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya?
There was a sudden blackout inside the old building, and Byakuya's vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but...
Nope, nobody came out.
If nobody came out, does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other.
I think.
That's what I think.
Hey.
Ah, Hajime, how did it go? Well, when I talked to Chiaki, she said he didn't go outside. That's weird. No one was inside the storage room either. He wasn't in the kitchen, obviously. No one was in the bathroom.
Someone was in the bathroom.
Yeah, someone was in the bathroom. No one was in the office.
It is strange.
Nobody was in the office?
That's weird.
Huh? What about Peko? I thought she was supposed to be guarding that area.
Hey.
Well, actually, not even Peko was there.
Huh?
Or the backs.
Yeah, or the backs. Huh? Peko's gone too?
Maybe those two took advantage of the blackout to have themselves a major makeout session in the bathroom.
Well done.
Truly outrageous.
Did something happen, Akane? Well, did any of you smell something?
Oh,
God!
Oh, no!
Well, when partially digested food is absorbed by the small intestine, it's decomposed by bacteria releasing gas, which is mostly absorbed into the intestinal tract, but whatever cannot be absorbed is excreted from the anus. Why are we talking about this? Those are the mechanics of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed about.
It's not like that.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Wait.
It smells like blood.
Blood? As Anke's nose twitched, as
Akane.
Akane. I'm getting closer on her name. As Akane's nose twitched like a beast's, she suddenly pointed.
You keep getting Gundams right. That's the only character I truly value above everyone's life, including my own. It's coming from over there.
A table at the very back of the dining hall?
Someone's been there the whole time?
The smell of blood. What in the world is that table?
It's under there.
Can't be Byakuya. That table's too small.
It's just like lifted up. Like,
Who could it be?
Just a fat arm out from underneath it. I dashed towards the table at the back, reached out towards the tablecloth, and then I stopped. Is this nervousness? Fear? Why? Why am I nervous? It can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way this is gonna happen.
Anything can happen.
With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth and flipped it back in one go.
How long have they been?
Oh no. What was that?
It's like night vision goggles.
Oh. For the rest of my life, I will never forget what I saw. What I saw? I saw the ultimate affluent prodigy Byakuya Togami, already dead and beyond recognition.
But you knew who it was.
I can't recognize him, but I know who it is.
Chapter 1, Destination Despair.
It's
Deadly
pretty
Rise.
ballsy being like, ah, here's a character that you knew and maybe tolerated, and they're dead.
Yep, and he's gone.
Byakuya?
Why is
So they never had to deal with the fact that he's been through this stuff before.
Yep. It's like in horror movies, you know, if somebody survives and they come back for the second one, unless they're the main character in both of those films, they're probably not making it through that second film.
I just stood there, horrified. The showers of screams rang out behind me.
There's one scream.
As I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend.
Were you really friends?
Props to him for making his voice quaver like that. Holy crap.
You can't tell me he didn't shit in that moment.
Oh, yeah.
It's impossible. Don't mess with me. This must be some kind of mistake.
This can't be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like jam or sauce. Because if not, this... I don't know why that's so funny.
Good gracious, things quickly took a turn for the worse. My, now this is interesting. On this tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place. Murder? Hold on. Then does this mean... Of course! Byakuya was killed by one of you. What?
Of course!
If you look at the body, you can tell instantly he was obviously murdered. Look! He has such a horrible expression on his face, don't you think?
You can't see the expression on his face.
A face filled with regret that his life was ended by force, all thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this, if this isn't murder, then what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave this island. Lies. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered. The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled up within my body, which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered.
Could it be?
Is that really Byakuya?
Where the hell were you?
Hi, Pekko. Why? Why did this happen? Why Byakuya? He was fat?
I see. It appears Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here.
What are you gonna do?
So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this the usual way?
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Good throw.
Class trial?
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you will have to debate who you think is the Black End. You're telling us to figure out who the killer is?
correct.
That's right! From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the Black End culprit.
It can't be. Someone actually killed? There's no way.
If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect.
That's...
I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya?
Was it you, Makoto?
There's no way. Something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No.
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin. It's an impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the Blackened, and it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone.
Hey, what are you saying?
You can!
Everyone, please, you should not believe what Monokuma says.
No matter how much you interfere, there is only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's...
Name.
I don't know why I cut out like that. That was weird.
You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's...
Grave.
Oh, I think he's doing it on purpose.
Grave? Your grandpa's dead? What happened to him?
On my grandfather's...
Plane.
Emergency!
What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash?
I don't even know where to begin. At this rate.
You ain't my comedy partner anymore.
Good punch.
It hurt so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack!
Did you see that? This stunning display of power? Defy your big brother and I will show you no mercy! I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget.
If only I had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Fine.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave this whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation.
That pose.
Now then, in the spirit of a lovely doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigation. Yahoo! I wish you all the best of luck. And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair.
Bye, Monokuma.
What is this?
What does this mean? I don't understand this at all.
The search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
You need to answer some freaking questions, lady.
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation?
You can't doubt each other, because you're all friends.
Understand?
Ooh. But Mr. Hamhands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right?
I feel no emotion.
That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I've finally made friends, there is no way I can doubt them. Seriously, did you even listen to what I just said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. Well, we gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it.
I won't forgive you!
No, friends doubting friends is a major no-no.
Shut up!
Shut up! I just go away already, you useless piece of trash!
Threats are scary.
Threat.
Do we really have to do it?
No, I don't want to do something like that. No, I don't want to do it either. It sounds scary.
Well, you're the nurse, so guess who's doing the autopsy? However, it is just as Hiyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it.
But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way.
I can't believe no one's pointing to her as primary suspect number one.
Yeah.
I don't think she did it, but
So,
she's looking real
for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there is no killer among
It
us.
was you.
There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no mistake.
but that which is trying to crush us. This despair. This hopeless reality. That's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it.
Before you start, can I say something?
Well,
In a closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime
Not
scene.
Pecco.
What should we do?
I know!
Oh yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it. Did he destroy the evidence?
Pointing!
I don't know why that's so funny. Look over there, that big bulky brawny guy is perfect for the guard job.
He's not shitty.
Whoa! What the heck? What happened? That guy, He has a sensitive heart despite his looks. Is that what that means?
I can be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body. It's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byaku's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right?
You can also take pictures of the crime scene so we know if anything changes between now and later.
That would help.
Mahiru.
She, like, Wendy over there is like the most like actually legitimately like normal person.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best not to get in your way.
Yes.
I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy. Please. So you're going to stay as well. Is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea.
It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on a beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who can do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that. So, let's first rely on our intuition. We'll just start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya.
But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel.
Is that cruel?
I mean, for one, he's already dead, so...
But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe.
Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. Fine. I'm in.
You are right.
If we're to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive.
Finding out who the killer is. That's our only hope of survival. Something like this is hope. Even so, I still gotta do it. Ta-da! You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
The Monokuma file! Hey!
Now available on iPad.
Just as I thought. You amateurs need this, right? What the hell? Is a Monokuma file.
Like this.
Geez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me to explain.
Let's see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body. I brought it to you so you can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. It's so nice. I'm so nice. I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Nice, you say. You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
My. Monami, the meaningless mascot, you're still here?
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre.
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me.
Ouchie, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off.
We'll be putting the useless mascots along with the Noid.
They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. All it says is Byakuya dead.
Like,
Accurate.
yeah. Could have figured that out.
The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel.
What's the way?
The estimated
Get
time
past
of
it.
death
I'll
is
check
11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and the abdomen region, resulting in death.
Overkill much?
Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected.
And no one heard him die.
Yeah,
Could it have been the nurse? Wouldn't she know where to, like, get him?
possibly. So, Byakuya is really dead. Damn it. You promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? And now, I'll never know what you were going to say to me. I cannot talk to the others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. Oh, his emergency box is open. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be... Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally, tricking you guys. It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Truth bullet. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section handbook. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst.
We're free!
Now we can investigate. Okay.
Well, we'll do that next time.
Yeah,
To answer your question, he is 6'0" and he weighs 286 pounds. I feel like the number should be a little bit higher, but...
Yeah.
For, like, how he looks at 6 foot, that's not, like... That's not that level of just...
Yeah, like that far gone.
Yeah. For that height, mostly. It's like, it'd be
Like,
one...
I'm 6 foot, and that's like 100 pounds more than me.
Let's check on my plate.
There you go, now you can flush all the poop. So now you have to just keep an eye on it for the remaining 400 steps that it needs to take, and it should evolve into shit me next time.
Yay.
So in the meantime, though, since we're still going with the trend of if you can get it right, then I'll answer a question. Who do you think killed him?
I think Fuyuhiko is too obvious.
Is that the baby face boy?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's Baby Gangsta.
That is a little obvious.
I'm not sure who, but I'm thinking that there's more to the bathroom thing. I'm thinking that,
He may be dead
that's
there.
that's why I think it looks like Fuyuhiko, because it looks like maybe he was hiding in the bathroom the whole time.
Right.
And being a Yakuza, he seems like he would probably have access to, like, night vision binoculars.
Right.
So, it's pointing to Fuyuhiko, but I don't think it actually is Fuyuhiko. I'm gonna say it was Sword Girl.
Peko?
Peko.
I feel like that's really pointing in an obvious direction, though, because it's like immediately something's very off about what she's doing, and I think, you know...
Yeah, they're good with their red herrings.
I like how no one's like, where the hell were you, lady?
Yeah, really.
They're just like, shouldn't she have been in there?
Huh,
Moving on.
that's weird. Oh
Yeah.
well.
She only had all of the weapons.
Yeah.
And access to the circuit breaker.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they're painting it so to be like, it's so sketchy what she was up to, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Peko for now.
Alrighty. We will find out.
I am torn between the nurse, who I think would be a surprise, and I just don't trust Naruto. Just something about him I just can't get behind, and I think he's a savage killer. Who tries very hard to hide it, because all of his characterization is such the polar opposite end.
Well, I think we know it's not Naruto.
What?
Were you not paying attention earlier?
No, what?
No, yeah.
What?
Darren gave us a spoiler as to who we should hang out with.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's not Naruto.
It's more so not that I think he did this one, it's that I think he's going to 100% be a murderer.
That's fair.
I just don't trust him. I think it's the nurse this time.
I think it's the nurse.
I think it's the nurse.
Miss Samugi.
Because that takes some skill also to, like, kill him in that room. Because it's not like you could drag him away. It's like to do all of that without him, like, screaming out, and it seemed to be places that she could, like, puncture lungs, puncture...
Yeah.
I think that had to have been decently precise, and that medical knowledge would have been. And she's, I guess I'll perform the autopsy and stuff. So I don't know. She has more manipulation power.